Oh, great. Now we have to worry about radioactive shrimp. Yeah. So you sent me that link. Andrew sent me that link.
Of course.
I saw the story as well. So, wow. Yeah, that's why I'm not a big fan of some of these, cheap imported shrimp from, I don't know, Cambodia, Vietnam, some cesspool farm-raised sewage pit.
Yeah, but how do they become radioactive? Are they in like the old Fukushima big container?
I don't know. So,
the big reactor is now a shrimp farm?
Guess what? I do have the story. We'll get to it later on. You know, when these imported foods come in, and I know that like customs and border protection, I know that they have, like in some ports, these detectors that can detect. And also at our borders, like when you come across from Canada and from Mexico, they've got those scanners that can X-ray trucks to see what's inside. But also, I'm pretty sure that they have radiation detectors. And if a radioactive source is detected, a big siren goes off. In fact, I think I've got this.
Yeah, it's pretty serious.
Yeah, or that's actually, what TV show is that? That was some TV show that was the Ironside or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, it might have been. Also, some of the radioactive shrimp detectors sound like this. Yeah. All right, so you know what? We'll get into this later on, man. That's just insane. Hey, did you stare at the Venus and Jupiter and crescent moon formation this morning out in the parking lot?
I look at it every morning.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's great. And then later this week, we're having a black moon.
What is that? You mean a new moon?
No, black moon.
What's a black moon?
I think it's where like the moon is not lit.
Yeah, that's a new moon.
No, they're calling it a black moon.
No, it's a new moon. Every month you get a new moon.
No, the rare black moon rises with the sun on August 23rd.
What the hell is that? All right, hold on. Just space.com?
Yeah, but it's pretty official when space.com is reporting it.
Take me to spacecadet.com. Let me see this. A rare black moon rises with the sun on August 23rd. Here's what to expect. Oh, let me see what I should expect. God, turn these freaking pop-ups off of space.com.
It's every website.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, and it's supposed to be like a great night to watch stars because there'll be no moon in the night sky.
That's called a new moon.
But it's not. It's space.com's calling it a rare black moon.
Oh, because it's the second new moon in a calendar month? All right, hang on. Andrew's yakking in my ear.
So it's two new moons in August?
Andrew, let me just go to the website here. So on August 23rd, what is today? Today's the 20th. Oh, today's Chloe's birthday. Oh, I got to call Chloe.
Happy birthday, kid.
Yeah, Chloe is 24. Wow, today. Oh, man, yeah. Guess what? They made it to Connecticut.
Good.
They stopped in New York City because they had to pick up Chloe's laptop for law school.
They had to pick up pizza.
Yeah,
I know they had to pick up.
they did that as well, and they were kind of disappointed at one of our favorite spots.
Oh.
Yeah, hang on. We'll get into that. Hang on, let me make a note. Pizza, laptop. And then I find out they stopped at a fancy schmancy boutique, and I guess Chloe got a gift, which I'm not happy about the spend on that thing. Listen, there's just a lot going on, as usual, here on the MJ Morning Show, so you don't want to miss 1 minute. So August 23rd, which is going to be, is that Saturday, right? Saturday. August 23rd, the night sky will play host to an unusual lunar event known as a black moon. While you won't actually see anything unusual, in fact, you won't see the moon at all, the event is still exciting because of its rarity. At 2:06 a.m. Eastern Time,
I'll be up for it.
the moon will officially pass through its new moon phase. See, new moon. At that moment, our natural satellite will be positioned in the constellation Leo, sitting just 1 degree north of the sun in the sky. All right, listen.
Sounds really nerdy to me.
What does this mean in my world? What do I need to worry about here?
I don't think you need to worry about anything involving the revolving stars in your world.
Well,
However,
the stars don't revolve.
But the planet does?
The planets do.
Maybe it does. I don't know. Who knows?
So what's happening? Anyway, thank you, man. It's a freaking new moon. But I guess there's something else going on with Leo, and I got to be honest, I don't care.
I don't care.
Oh, you know what I posted last night? I sent you a text. Did you look at it? Did you go? Oh, you just responded on my
No,
my text.
I did. You know what? Listen, truth be known, it took you a minute.
Hey, go to my Instagram because I want to mention this several times this morning. So this was a great surprise yesterday. We had the lawn guy that was attacked by the jester in St. Pete. Now a national story. The New York Post picked this up. You know, various websites have picked it up. So this lawn guy by the name of Brian Hansen was working on a couple of houses here in St. Petersburg at 2:45 in the afternoon. You know, the lawnmower. And listen, that's a reasonable time to mow a lawn. You know, a Thursday last week at 2:45 in the afternoon. It wasn't like 6:45 in the morning. It wasn't Saturday morning at 5:20 a.m. You know, 2:45 last Thursday in the afternoon. Nothing wrong with mowing a lawn then. When this dude dressed as a jester, like a clown, like a court jester.
Like the king is waiting to be entertained by this guy.
Like the Joker in a deck of cards.
Does he juggle? Does he?
I don't know.
What does he do that's jester-ish?
Like he might be juggling meth pipes is what he might be juggling. So this jester comes out, full costume, with a 12-inch dagger in his right hand, and he starts approaching the lawn guy saying, "You can't mow lawns," or just yakking. Just wigged out. So the lawn guy obviously calls the cops. The lawn guy's able to snap a photo of this the neighbor. The neighbor called the cops because the neighbor saw the maniac with the dagger and the jester outfit approaching the lawn care guy. So cops show up. In the meantime, Brian Hansen, the lawn guy, was able to snap a photo, and he sent me that photo. He emailed me that photo, so we have an exclusive. No one else has this. And it is on my Instagram right now. If you want to see a jester in this crazy costume holding a dagger in his right hand, the picture is, and I did a whole narrative. Oh, I put it up as a reel. So I did a narrative. So turn your audio up. So go to Certified MJ Radio on Instagram and turn the volume up. Fester, go ahead and reset it.
Okay.
And then hit the volume, and I'll play my narrative. You ready? Go. Here's Hit MJ Morning Show on 104.7 FM, Q105 Tampa Bay exclusive. This morning we had Brian Hansen on the show. He's the lawn care guy in St. Pete who was attacked by this maniac, Anthony Marzola, who was dressed in a full jester outfit, charged the victim with a 12-inch dagger. You can see it in his right hand. Why? He was making too much noise with the lawnmower at 2:45 in the afternoon. Mr. Hansen snapped this photo of the jester charging him. Marzola, the jester, is the owner of the Psychedelic Jester Smoke Shop. I guess the costume makes sense now. Only in Florida, folks. So it's a hysterical picture. Go to my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio, and it will exceed your expectations. Imagine if this guy's coming at you with a dagger as you're mowing the lawn.
All right, so now you have to tag some other agencies in this photo.
Who am I going to tag?
The New York Post had the story.
Yeah,
for this to go viral, now you have to tag other people other than your legions of followers. You know, I mean, they might share it a few times, but you have to get it out there and put it in front of some of these other people. I would tag TMZ. I would tag New York Post. I would tag Fox News, CNN, or some of the other major agencies. LA Times, Tampa Bay Times.
And then the lawn guy, he says that the St. Pete police told him the guy was on meth. I mean, look at him. I mean,
I don't doubt it.
I'm looking at this jester's face. Hey, listen to his audio from yesterday's interview.
Yeah, we don't know. According to the cops, he admitted that he was on methamphetamines at the time.
Wait a sec. Hold on. This is new information. Wait a second. Hold on. You're claiming that he told the cops that what?
That he was on methamphetamine. That's what the cops told me and my customer.
Wow.
All right, so
I don't doubt it.
Go look at the picture. It's on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio.
That's good police work right there, boys.
If you don't give me a follow, I'm going to be very upset. Yeah. If you don't follow me on Instagram, also give me a follow and see the jester. It's the last thing I posted, Certified MJ Radio. Folks, we are just getting rolling. Going to be a great Wednesday. MJ Morning Show, 104.7 FM, Q105. Back in a minute.
Good morning, Travis.
Hey, Andrew, were you able to find audio of the video that popped up in my feed on Instagram of the girl that was egged on Bayshore? Were you able to find that at all?
I have not found it.
Yeah, so it like disappeared. I hate that. Like I'm on my Instagram and a video pops up in my reel, whatever the algorithm just puts this thing on my Instagram feed, and it's like, oh man, I want that. I need that audio, and then it'll disappear. And I can't get back to it. I search everything. I can't get back. And a young woman, I would say in her mid-20s, early to mid-20s, pops up in my feed, and she was on Bayshore Boulevard in South Tampa, and she's covered in eggs. And she was like kind of smiling and laughing about it. It's like, well, last thing I expected. So I guess she was out for a jog or a walk, and she got egged. And this is a news story now that Tampa police. Dude, what are you doing over there?
What does it sound like I'm doing?
It sounds like you're opening up a snack.
I'm not. I'm putting Splenda in coffee.
Oh, dude, you're just distracting me with
I didn't know that
little paper.
I didn't know the.
That's all I'm hearing over here.
Hold on. I didn't know the Splenda packs were so loud. Apologies.
Yes.
Oh, I'm almost done.
Wait, stop with the
Okay.
Splenda.
All right, now I'm done.
All right, where the hell was I?
Somebody getting hit with eggs, and now police are looking into it. And
So we'll get into the story later on, but
police haven't cracked the case yet.
Yeah, I was just looking at my audio rundown sheet of all the audio that I requested from Andrew, and I said, hey, can you try and find this? If anyone can find the link, send it to me, please.
Is it staged?
No, it's no.
I mean, if she's laughing about it.
No, it's not staged. No.
If I get hit with an egg,
Dude,
I'm not feeling jokey.
This has happened in the past. This has happened years ago. We talked about this. We talked about this on the MJ Morning Show probably 15 years ago, that like some kids, pranksters, were throwing eggs at people on Bayshore, and now apparently it's back again. Like tag team, back again. Yeah, 15 years later, here in 2025, apparently people along the Bayshore in South Tampa are getting eggs and I think produce thrown at them also. I think like rotten tomatoes and stuff. So I've got the story. The TPD is looking into this thing. If anyone can find me the link of the young woman that was covered in eggs after getting egged on Bayshore, if you can find the link on Instagram, email me, mj@mjmorningshow.com, because it popped up in my feed and I wanted to grab the audio and play it, and then the damn thing disappeared. I can't get it back. So if you can find that audio of the young woman getting egged on Bayshore, send me an email with the link, mj@mjmorningshow.com. That's mj@mjmorningshow.com.
Now, this is from 2012.
Yeah, so it happened. I'm telling you, it happened years ago. We talked. It happened even before 2012.
It's been going on for a while, huh?
Oh, it kind of comes in phases. You know, what's old is new again, and So we'll get into this later on, and hopefully somebody will send me the link, because that's crazy. Hey, Fester, you sent me this last night.
I did. What is it?
That you don't know if it's real. That when Vladimir Putin met with Trump in Alaska, that he took all of his poop back to Russia and didn't leave any poop behind in Alaska.
Really? I mean, that's amazing. I would never think of that.
So do you remember you sent me this?
I do.
Okay, you sent me the story last night.
I sent you a bunch of things.
So this was on a Reddit thread?
Yeah. Reddit's where I saw it, and it said that none of his bodily waste stayed in the States. He took it all with him.
All right, folks, I'm sorry.
Is this real?
I think I've heard about this over the years. I think it might be urban legend. So I apologize for this discussion at 6:24 in the morning. I'm going to keep this very clean.
I mean, it's a matter of world security.
Yeah, let me read the headline from Reddit. Allegedly, Putin took all of his poop back to Russia in a poop suitcase from his Alaska visit to avoid it being stolen and analyzed, to analyze his health. And that is common practice with world leaders. Is this actually true? And how do we know? So somebody started this deal that when Vladimir Putin was here and, met with Trump, discussing the whole Ukraine situation.
In Alaska, right? They had a big thing.
Yeah, in Alaska. Now, I think Putin...
Putin.
He could have done it in a tin.
Yeah, a little metal container.
Pooed in a tin.
The Putin.
Yeah, like, when you get those, like, Christmas cookies in the tin.
Those are good cookies. Especially with, like, some cocoa or something like that. I've always enjoyed those butter cookies.
I like the ones that are kind of shaped like the pretzels.
Yeah, those are fun.
Or the round ones with the ridges on them. Those are the real buttery ones.
And then you get those little paper cups.
All right.
Those little paper cups get everywhere.
Yeah, the whole holding little cookies in the tins.
But anyway, Putin emptied one of those, and now he poops in it. And Putin brings back his Putin.
But I have heard that, intelligence, they'll analyze world leaders, and they'll even... There was a story that I had heard years ago that, even the KGB, going back to even, the 60s and the 70s, that they would have, chairs rigged, that if, a world leader sat in one of their chairs, that the chair was, loaded with all kinds of, sensors and devices to detect any medical issues, get blood pressure. I mean...
Really? You can get blood pressure just by sitting in a chair?
I don't know. Who the hell knows? But this question is being raised. Did Vladimir Putin, first of all, did he have a number 2 while he was in Alaska?
He was there for many hours, right?
I think 3 or 4 hours.
I thought he spent the night.
What are you talking about?
He didn't spend the night at the Juneau Hilton?
Where did you hear that?
Who goes to Alaska just for a couple hours?
That's they were there for a couple hours. That was it. Where did you come up with that he stayed the night?
I think I saw him visiting Russian soldiers.
In Alaska?
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
I think I saw
Are you on drugs? There were no Russian soldiers in Alaska. What are you talking about?
Let me look it up.
No, there are no Russian soldiers in Alaska.
I saw it on the internet.
He was on the... You're rambling. All right, so he was on the ground for, I think... Hey, Andrew, can you see how long Putin was on the ground? I'm sure the bottom line is that he can hold his poo for 3 or 4 hours while he was on the ground meeting with Trump last Friday. That's what I'm guessing. Dude, you're not going to find a story about Vladimir Putin meeting with Russian soldiers on the ground in Alaska.
No, visiting dead ones. Here's the video I saw.
I thought you were talking about live soldiers.
No, we don't have Russian agents in Alaska.
Putin,
we have dead soldiers.
Putin lays flowers at graves for Soviet World War II pilots during Alaska visit.
Okay, that's what I mean.
But he wasn't meeting. You were he's meeting with Russian soldiers. It's not a meeting.
I said he went to go visit Russian soldiers. They're in the ground.
They're dead from World War II.
He had a very respectful ceremony with a lot of bodyguards.
Anyway, Putin's a piece of crap.
Yes.
He's an absolute murderer. We should have taken him out while he was on Alaskan soil. Should have sniped him up good is what we should have done. Anyway, Fester, I don't think...
You don't think Putin?
I don't think that we have... I don't think that our intelligence agencies were able to grab a sample of Vladimir Putin's poop while he was on the ground in Alaska.
I mean, here's the thing. If he was only here for 4 hours...
The hell?
It would have been like a little bag, like a satchel. Would have been a whole suitcase.
A poop case.
I thought he had 2 days here.
But listen, foreign governments absolutely are trying to collect intelligence, whatever they can. When Trump travels, I'm guessing that other countries' intel services are trying to glean whatever information they can on him or any president, whether it's Trump, whether it was Biden before him, whether it was Obama, whether it was George W. Bush, whomever. All these foreign governments, we're doing it to them. We spy on our friends. They spy on us. We spy on the Israelis. The Israelis spy on us. And we're friends. It just happens.
They spy on us with our equipment.
Anyway, what if anyone has Trump poop? Yeah, I don't think that Vladimir Putin left a sample behind.
Oh, no.
And I'm guessing that he could hold it for Hey, how many hours, Andrew, did you find out was Putin on the ground? I think he was only here for like 3 or 4 hours. So I'm sure he could hold it, or you just do it on the Aeroflot plane, whatever, the jet that he flew in on from Russia. Just do it in that.
Yes, I have to puke.
And even then, let's say he used a toilet at a building in Alaska. How are they going to isolate that? If you go to the bathroom, you flush it. How are you going to isolate? What, do you got a special catcher, a trap?
Mr. President.
You must use this toilet right here.
I must poop in my plane, Mr. President. I don't have a very good Russian accent.
Da. Niet. No poop. Niet. Niet.
You know why I thought he spent the night? Because of the story we had earlier in the week that some Trump office officials left like the itinerary on the hotel printer.
No, because it was a lunch itinerary.
Okay, right, but
I don't even think that they had a very elaborate lunch, and I don't think the lunch even happened
because he didn't want to poop.
Maybe so.
I cannot eat your lunch, Mr. President.
All right, stop with your Russian accent. All right, 6:31 at the MJ Morning Show. Got a great pile of early morons in the news, and that will run next here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. Hey, I got a great offer from our friends at Zero Res. If your carpets are all nastied up good, if Vladimir Putin had an accident on your carpet, time to get it cleaned up. After, of course, the CIA analyzes it. Okay? So, you find that funny?
I'd call the government first.
What do you?
I'd be like, hey, Don, send somebody quick.
All right, so seriously, all kidding aside, if your carpets need to be cleaned, take advantage of this amazing offer right now. It's even more than a BOGO, because a BOGO is buy one, get one. This is like a buy two. This is a buy two, get two with Zero Res. So you pay for 2 rooms of carpet to be cleaned right now, and they'll clean 2 other rooms of carpet free. Buy 2, get 2 free with Zero Res. That's the carpet cleaning you want. You want Zero Res with their non-use of all the nasty chemicals and the soaps and the shampoos that stick to your carpet, and it leaves a residue. And that's what the other companies use, and that's why Zero Res is called Zero Res, because it means zero residue. Your carpets get cleaner, they stay cleaner longer, and now you buy 2, you get 2 rooms free. You got to mention me, MJ, though. So go to ZeroResTampaBay.com, call them up. Go to ZeroRes, Z-E-R-O-R-E-Z, ZeroResTampaBay.com. You call them up, tell them MJ sent you, and get 2 rooms free when you buy 2. ZeroResTampaBay.com. I've got a great suggestion for you. If you're cursing at your air conditioning unit, our hot, nasty, oppressive days, and you're dripping, and you come in from outside, it's like, man, let me turn the air conditioning on, and it doesn't work. Or it just goes out, suddenly your house starts getting hot, and you're like, what's going on? You go check the air conditioning, and it's not on. It's not working. It's not responding. What do? Don't smash things with a sledgehammer. Just call Plan B Air Conditioning. So what is your plan if your AC needs service? I'm telling you right now, it's planbairconditioning.com. Kenny and the team, they care about you, the customer. They'll give you a fair price, very rapid service, highly trained. People love them. I get awesome feedback from our listeners. I've used Plan B Air Conditioning. They just put in a brand new Daikin unit in my house. It's phenomenal. So if you need a new unit, they'll beat anyone by at least $500. If you mention me, MJ, you'll save 10%. So whatever your charges are, mention me, MJ, 10% off. It's planbairconditioning.com for any AC problems, and tell them MJ sent you. At 6:34, traffic's on. Morons of the news next, MJ. Here we go, 6:39. The Morons are on. Fester, when I saw this, I thought of you guys because you were recently on summer vacation out in Yellowstone.
Yes, we were.
Were you able to drive that RV all over Yellowstone?
I drove it all over that
were there
son of a bitch.
any places where, like, no RVs were permitted as you drove around Yellowstone?
A couple of, like, the little offshoots. It said no RVs or no bigger trucks.
Gotcha. Like
But
smaller little offshoot roads or trails or.
As far as the two big loops and the entrances,
Right.
it was
But also,
all fair game.
did you get a permit? Don't you have to apply to get a permit because it's so busy that they only let a certain number of cars into Yellowstone?
No. We had a reservation there. We camped in the park for
All right, but you had a
4 or 5
reservation.
days.
Did anyone check to see if you had a reservation?
No.
I thought
I paid my $35 at the gate and they let me in.
I thought a couple of summers ago it was so jammed up that you had a maybe I'm mistaken. Anyway, listen to this. Family stranded in Yellowstone after they ran out of juice in their e-bike. They just went for miles and I guess they rented e-bikes.
Yeah, man.
And they just what do you think, that they were never going to run out of charge?
There are biking trails, there are walking trails, and I told my wife, once you're 2 or 3 miles off of the main road,
What idiots.
you're in the wilderness, man.
So, a family of 3 found themselves lost. Their e-bikes ran out of battery. The West Yellowstone Police Department dispatched units to try to find them. They got a 911 call that they needed to rescue a family. The family was located approximately 12 miles west of West Yellowstone, near the 2 top trails, and they said that they were cold and they needed help.
Yeah, it gets cold there at night, that's
So
for sure.
a whole team from the Gallatin County Sheriff's Search and Rescue Team had to go out. It turns out they rented e-bikes, and they thought that they could just keep going and going. And did they get a proper tutorial? Did they get proper instructions from the e-bike rental place?
I'm sure the rental place told them, okay, you can only go like 5 miles out and 5 miles back. And they went all
Well,
12 out.
They got lost anyway. So luckily they were found. Obviously a bunch of dummies thinking, oh yeah, these e-bikes, they'll go forever.
I mean, thankfully they rented them. The rental company is like, okay, these people haven't returned yet. They're still out there.
Listen to this. Got a crash. The driver ends up getting a DUI. So the driver of the vehicle charged with DUI.
Okay.
And guess what? There was also a second DUI arrest involving another person that was in the car. How does that happen? Think about this.
Passengers can't get DUI.
How does it happen? Interesting little twist here, folks.
Was it one of those fire trucks where one of the guys have to steer the back axle?
Get ready for the twist music. It's coming. Oh, here comes the twist. All right, so you ready for the riddle?
Was it one of the old driver's ed cars where the...
No. Hey, you're thinking, though, 1 crash, 2 DUI arrests. Actually, it happened up in New Jersey, so they call it a DWI up there. You know, we do DUI, driving under the influence. In New Jersey, they call it DWI, driving while intoxicated. So it gets a little more complicated here. 1 crash, 2 DUI arrests, and 2 cars impounded. You ready for the rest of the story? Here's what happened. Last Wednesday, about 11:44 p.m., Washington Township, New Jersey police officers responded to a crash at an intersection. As a result of the crash and the investigation, cops arrested a 56-year-old guy for driving while intoxicated. Police say that breath samples indicated that he had a blood alcohol level of a 0.11. So, over the .08.
It was pretty toasty.
His vehicle was impounded. He was arrested for DWI. While at the crash scene, police say the passenger in the 56-year-old's vehicle was given a ride home due to her own level of intoxication.
All right.
According to police, the woman was advised that she would need to arrange for someone else to pick up the driver at the police station. Nope. About 30 minutes later, at about 1:30 a.m., police say that the same female drove her own vehicle to the police station to pick up the male driver.
Oh, come on.
She was then arrested for DWI. Cops say that her breath samples indicated she had a blood alcohol content, a BAC, of a 0.16%. All this time later, and she has a higher blood alcohol concentration than the driver that was arrested. So she was twice the legal limit, 0.08, and a 0.08, it's a 0.16, and that's what she had, twice. So she was arrested for DWI for driving to the police station drunk. Her car was impounded. Both individuals, cars impounded, charged for DWI. That's why we call it Morons in the News.
Do they let them sit in the same cell?
Male and a female.
I don't know,
if they separate them. I'm not sure. But is that as dumb as it gets?
You know they had to have the cough test. You know about the cough test, right? Or the cough check?
Well, they do that generally when you're put into actual prison.
Oh, yeah.
If you're in a holding cell at the police station, I don't think they make you do the bend over and cough deal to see if anything's jammed up the rectal zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if I was sheriff, I would make everybody do that.
Yeah.
You want to cut down on crime?
Yeah,
have everybody do the cough test.
The cough test, I think that's to determine whether you have something. And with women, it could be 2 spots, And so that's why they do the cough test. Hey, when I saw this, Fester, I thought of you.
Okay.
A guy out in Southern California won't stop blaring train horns from his house.
I was just watching videos on trains the other day.
Well, because remember, you had one of those massive, CSX locomotive train horns
on the truck
installed on. Was that the burnt orange, or was that rust-colored F-150 you had years ago?
I was just rust.
No, you had
I had a maroon truck.
It was maroon, okay.
I think it was red maroon.
It's a maroon driving a maroon.
Yeah.
Which is the one you wrecked into the tree at the YMCA on Himes?
I had a black one.
That was a black one.
I had a black
That was total, right?
It was total. And then I got the red one, and the red one, we did 2 things.
Hold on. Red or maroon?
Well, maroon.
Maroon,
in the red family.
All right.
And we did 2 things to that truck. One, we put the train horn on it. And then the other thing we did was we put the talking horn on it. And we put things like Dave Reinhardt is a jackass or something like that. And then,
by the way, he was my favorite GM of all time.
The best.
Yeah, Dave Reinhardt was the greatest. Rest in peace, Dave.
But we put all these
Hello, Dave Reinhardt.
We put all these insults on my horn, and then it would go off at weird hours of the night.
Well, when I saw the story, I'm like, man, remember Fester had a train horn on one of his old pickups. Is that fads? Do you still hear any people driving around with train horns?
All those big souped up trucks, any one of them can have that train horn. I've heard them recently, I feel like. And if you're going to get your truck that jacked up, you're getting the air compressor and you're getting that big horn put
because
on.
You can get a train horn that actually is used on freight trains.
I don't know. You can't get the.
Yes, you. Why can't you buy that? Of course you can buy that. I've heard train horns that are as loud as a freaking real train horn. Absolutely. Anyway, so here's the deal. This is in Van Nuys, in the L.A. area, out in California, and the neighbors are at their wits' freaking end because a guy continues to blast a train horn from his house every single day. He's got mounted on the roof or whatever. He's got train horns. And he just, is this a story? Do they have audio of it?
This is a KTLA report.
All right, hold on, roll this. This is nuts.
Now Now at 5:30, imagine.
I think you're playing multiple things, Fester.
Let me close some things.
Close every. You have 19 windows. It's only 6:48. And you got 19 windows opened up already.
All right, hold on.
How does that happen?
Try it now.
All right, you got it. All right, rewind it. Go.
Now at 5:30, imagine hearing.
Oh no, that's the news music.
Okay, maybe it's.
All right, roll.
I never really heard music over a music bed, but here we go.
Roll it back. Go.
Now at 5:30, imagine hearing that all hours of the day. People living in a Van Nuys neighborhood say they are fed up with those blaring horns and alarms coming from one house and are asking police to step in to help. Good evening. This is the KTLA 5 News at 5:30. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Micah Ullman. People living on Peach Street say the issue has been ongoing for months with no end in sight.
KTLA's Alina Bobian is live in Van Nuys, where she spoke with those who live on the street and the person making all the noise. Alina.
The racket.
Hi, good evening, guys. That's right. We did speak to the person who lives in the house right here behind us, and he says, well, he's doing it to get attention from the LAPD. Unfortunately, he's not getting it in the way that he wants.
Wow.
Peaceful tree-lined Peach Street in Van Nuys sounds more like
Look at
a train
this.
station because of one neighbor who's been blasting a daily symphony of both his home alarm and train horns.
He does this periodically, several times during the day. It only shuts off when the air runs out because it's blasted by air. Then he turns it back on.
My God.
It has a range of 3.5 miles. It is an actual train horn.
Residents along the 6600 block of Peach Street say
God.
this has been going on for months. Every time the police show up like they did today, the guy turns it off. His name is Gary Boyajian, and he's lived here for years. He admits he's doing it on purpose.
I want justice to be served.
Boyajian says he has a long-running beef with LAPD's Van Nuys division based on his personal life, and the loud sirens are his way of getting the department's attention.
What the
I
hell?
do since
Can you believe this guy? I mean, he's wrecking the peace and quiet of the neighborhood. This is like a normal, quiet, tree-lined street, and this guy...
Tell you what, he wouldn't pull this crap in Compton. This guy's got some set on him.
He'd get his ass capped, is what he'd get. So I thought of you, Fester, because you used to have the train horn.
That's great.
3.5 mile range. You know, hey, you know, where I live in Beach Park,
You can hear trains in the distance, right?
I can hear the train when it crosses. I think it's probably over on MacDill and Beta Bay. You know where Harry Lee Coe, right over there, when he.
That's pretty far.
Yeah, so I think it's about 3 miles, maybe. Yeah, about that. We hear at night. I will hear the train horns at my house sometimes.
I need a crow to measure it, but yeah.
That's about 3 miles away. But is that not unbelievable? This guy's. Imagine if you had a neighbor that was blasting a real train horn multiple times a day.
And he just shuts it off when the police come?
And then he's got a beef with the Van Nuys LAPD division. What kind of beef? Look at this guy. This guy looks like he's, I don't know, like he's from it looks like he's from like former, Chechnya, or I don't know.
I don't know if Chechens want to go with the police like this, but
he looks like the bad bald guy in Barry.
yeah.
The TV series is what he looks like.
Yeah, he does.
So he's got some kind of issue here. What a bonehead. So I hope I didn't give anyone any ideas if you want to disrupt the neighborhood.
It's illegal to do that, right?
Hey, let me point one other thing out. What time is it? I can do this quickly. One more morons in the news today. Louisiana bar busted for allegedly selling over 100 drinks to minors in one night. Why the hell would you jeopardize your liquor license and maybe lose everything? A Louisiana teenager was found passed out in a nearby church parking lot, and that led cops to bust several bartenders at a local bar. This is in Louisiana.
Wait, hold on now, Hill. where in Louisiana is this bar you speak of, so?
Why would they do that? An investigation into the Brown Door Bar. And the surveillance video showed bartenders hawking 116 drinks to underage patrons in just a 3-hour window. Why would you wreck your business? I don't know. That bewilders and befuddles and baffles me. I don't get why you would do that.
This is like an episode out of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
But also, but such quantity. You
it's
do
a party. I mean,
you do a onesie or a twosie.
That's one thing.
No, it's still illegal.
Okay.
But then you do that kind of volume, you're going to get your ass busted. It just doesn't make any sense. Morons in the news on the MJ Morning Show. When we get back, 7 o'clock hour starts, and we have a question about watching certain kind of movies on an airplane. I need a ruling. In fact, I think I want to go to the phones on this. What movies should you be able to watch on an airplane? We have an issue. We have an incident. And we'll get to that next. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. If you need a new roof, you call Westfall. Guess what? I need a new roof. So who do I use? You ought to just take this to the bank, folks, because if I'm using Westfall on my house, it means that you can trust Westfall at your house. In fact, on the way in, I saw a pickup truck pulling a big Westfall trailer at about 5:20 this morning on the Howard Franklin Bridge. I'm sure they're headed off to some job. So if you have a roof replacement need, because the average roof in Florida lasts only 15 to 20 years, my roof is now 21 years old, and guess what? I'm on the back end of that window. I'm getting a new roof shortly, and I'm using Westfall. If that's your need, you call Westfall. If you just need repairs, you got a leak, and your roof is okay, you just need some repair, you call Westfall. You've got a highly trained company, best crews in town, get a great rate, get a good price, get a great job. WestfallRoofing.com. That's WestfallRoofing.com, and tell them that MJ sent you. If you're in an accident or a slip and fall, I'm going to tell you who to call. It's Kemp Law. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law. KempLaw.com. Fester's involved now because his wife was rear-ended by an Uber in downtown Tampa, and Kemp Law's handling the case. They're going after the driver of the Uber. You go after Uber as well because Uber's got insurance. There was $7,000 in damage to the rear end of Fester's wife's car. And, she had obviously some injuries. You get whacked that hard, you're going to get jolted up good. If you're in a store, you're in a supermarket, you slip and fall, there's negligence. Floor's wet. There's a piece of, romaine lettuce on the floor. Something falls off a shelf. You call Kemp Law. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law. Tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on 6:57. MJ Morning Show back in minutes. Don't move.
So far.
MJ Morning Show, exactly 7. It's MJ and Fester. We will check in with Michelle and Chloe later this morning. They did make it to Connecticut. So Chloe actually starts law school today. I think she's got some orientation late this afternoon for her first year of law school. And they made it after the Amtrak auto train debacle. Not Amtrak's fault, not Auto Train's fault. There was a big derailment up in North Carolina, and it canceled service for like 2 days. I think they might be back running today, but they finally made it. They did stop in New York City yesterday to pick something. Well, actually pick up a couple of. One thing I knew about and I was okay with. The other thing, maybe a little excessive.
All right, listen, it's a big day for the
kids. Well, and I'm instructed, do not call them before 8:15.
What?
So I have an instruction in the family group text.
What time does she have to be in class or in her orientation?
I said late this afternoon.
Okay, all right,
why don't you tune in? It's 104.7 FM.
Yeah.
All right. And if I ever miss something, remind me to tune in as well to 104.7 FM. Hey, at 7:02, I'd highly appreciate it, folks, if you spread the word about the MJ Morning Show. Listen, if you're a student, going to school this morning, whether you go yourself, whether, mom, dad takes you to school, take the bus. Hey, let other kids know that you listen to the MJ Morning Show. So, I want to expand the audience as much as we possibly can. And I'm telling you, there are a lot of, students out there that if they knew about the MJ Morning Show, maybe they don't, listen to this station. Maybe they're not into, the music or whatever, because, we're 80s and 90s. But, hey, we don't play any music during the morning show, and this is the best quality morning entertainment you can get. So help us spread the word that the MJ Morning Show is absolutely the best morning entertainment in the Tampa Bay market. Simple as that. On to the little teaser that I did before the break, that I have a little airplane movie watching question and what's acceptable, what's not. And there's a bit of a debate here. I want to potentially grab some phone calls. Now, over the years, I know we've had some stories that we've done about creeps watching like X-rated or, adult videos on an airplane on their own laptop or their own device. I know we've done numerous stories, and that is absolutely unacceptable. That, without saying, it's not about that. That is just hands down unacceptable to watch, adult movies on an airplane.
Agreed.
Here is the issue that's arisen, and this has caused quite the debate, is that passengers are watching raunchy R-rated movies on airplanes when kids are adjacent, right behind maybe, in the same row, across. Well, here's the deal. This is the way I look at it. If the airline is providing the content either in a seat back screen or you've got the Wi-Fi entertainment on the plane where you just use your own device and you just tap into the Wi-Fi to get the entertainment services on the flight. What do you do in this situation? If you're on a flight and they're offering up R-rated movies, and
they're there.
If the airline is offering them, should you have to look around? Oh, I better not watch this movie. It's R-rated. It might contain some scenes that might be inappropriate for kids. Let me take an inventory. Are there any kids near me?
Are you even thinking about that when you're trying to pick a movie on a plane?
Passengers are able to see a wide variety of movies and TV shows on their flights, and now this is turning into an issue. Here's Holly Graham.
What does she have to say?
But she's based here in Tampa.
Oh.
So that's another reason why I wanted to do the story. So the story that I saw, passengers refuse to stop watching raunchy R-rated movies on airplanes, even with kids nearby. This is a Post article. So this Holly Graham recently did an interview with the Washington Post.
Okay.
And then it says she's a Tampa-based, live booking entertainment director. I'm like, hey, Anyone know Holly Graham here in Tampa? So here's the story. With passengers presented with a wide array of movies and TV shows on aircraft, there's often hostility between those who think they can watch what they want and those who believe their neighbors should avoid offensive and inappropriate entertainment around children. So what should you do? So this woman says, I didn't sign up to be a babysitter. That's what she said. I did not sign up to be a mid-flight babysitter, says Holly Graham, a director of booking for live entertainment based in Tampa, Florida, right here. Recently told the Washington Post in a recent article about airline etiquette. She said, I'm going to watch what I want to watch, revealing that she recently watched Saltburn. Oh, man.
I never saw that movie.
Oh, yeah, that's got some scenes, man.
But
Saltburn, if you haven't seen that.
But it was on the back of the seat, right?
There are a couple of uncomfortable scenes in Saltburn.
Okay.
So, again, I don't know if this was a seat back monitor or if you're using your own laptop or tablet. You know, a lot of the airlines are getting away from the seat back monitors.
You use your own device?
And use your own device, use your own iPad, own tablet, your own, laptop, and you just hook into the Wi-Fi on the airplane.
Yeah, but if I have a movie downloaded on my computer, on my laptop.
That's a separate deal. That's another question. So if you have your own entertainment that you have downloaded on your iPad or your laptop or whatever, but the debate really pops in if the airline is providing some of these movies on their own in-flight entertainment Wi-Fi system. Should you have to be a babysitter and think, I better not watch this because there are kids nearby if the airline's offering the damn thing? She says, I'm going to watch whatever I want to watch, and I guess she watched Saltburn. And that's a good movie. Saltburn is a good movie, but I got a little squeamish. There were a couple of, uncomfortable scenes, but that's what a good movie is.
Yeah.
A good movie ought to just, grab you on whatever level and just smack your, emotions and better senses around. That's a good movie in many cases. So Graham told the Washington Post that she's had parents ask her to keep her movie selection to PG-13, and she's declined. On the other hand, Drew Margulis, who flies regularly from his home in Florida, will hit the skip button a couple of times if a raunchy scene comes on during a movie on a flight. Yeah, listen,
is he afraid of getting judged by the people around him, or is he afraid of the same thing that we're talking about?
Well, here's what he says. You can say, don't look at someone else's screen, but that doesn't really work with a 4 or 5-year-old. That was in a message that he gave to Flyer Talk, a forum about frequent flyers, according to the Washington Post. So what's the proper etiquette? Elaine Swan is an etiquette expert who spent a decade as a Continental Airlines flight attendant, told the Washington Post that she prefers to be hyper-vigilant and believes others should too, but if you're super eager to watch a specific movie, give a heads up to the parent of the kid in your row. We're neighbors for the next 4 hours. Elaine wrote Elaine Swan's book of modern etiquette.
All right.
Folks, anyone want to weigh in on this? Anyone listening? Any parent have an issue? Are you a parent with a kid and you're on a flight and somebody was watching some inappropriate stuff? Or have you been watching a movie and another passenger, a parent, said, hey, can you turn that off? There are kids nearby. Or if you just want to comment on this, anybody? Bueller? 800-990-1047. You have any thoughts on this? Or is that your computer? Your computer's making noises.
Opened up the phone bank.
Okay, all right.
It beeps.
All right, so if you have any thoughts on this, 800-990-1047, or if you have a personal account, if something happened, or maybe you witnessed something happen about the movie watching selection on a flight, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047 is how you get in. 800-990-1047. All right, phones are ringing. Andrew's screaming away. Andrew, give me line one as quick as you possibly can.
I love these modern etiquette writers.
Anything happen to you ever?
Oh, I'm a modern etiquette writer. You know, MJ, a lot of this I think falls into just like, Welcome to America.
You know what? I ought to write MJ's book of etiquette.
MJ's book of modern etiquette. Yeah, that would be a great book.
Yeah.
I'd fund it.
How to live life according to MJ. Let me grab Adam in St. Pete. And if you want to get in, folks, 800-990-1047, 800-990-1047. Hey, Adam, St. Pete, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Hey, yeah, I completely agree with you. I mean, there is a little bit of etiquette. Like, if you have the monitors built in, then, obviously use your earbuds that are provided. And then, if there's a bad scene come on, I mean, you can lower the brightness a little bit. But, I mean, if they provide it, then there's no reason that you can't play it no matter.
Because I've been on flights, Adam, where, like, previously they would edit out, like, curse words, or they would use, like a TV version where they had, like, the curse word edited out and the more appropriate word dubbed in. But I'll tell you what, of late, the last couple of years, it seems that when I'm on a flight and you got a whole selection of movies that they're not like edited airline versions anymore. It's like you're getting the full movie with, nudity scenes and everything.
I've seen that. I've taken a couple flights this year, and I can definitely, agree with that. But, I mean, if they're providing it, then by all means.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, if they want to edit stuff out, that's their choice as well. They're providing it for free.
If you want to watch a movie, I mean, should you have to look around and babysit and be conscious of anyone around you that would be offended? If the airline is offering it, I'm sort of in the camp that watch what you want if it's a selection from the airline. Adam, thanks for the call, man. I appreciate you listening.
All right, thank you.
Let's hit Alberto in Tampa. Hey, Alberto, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, guys. How you doing? This is the guy from Wright's Gourmet House. How you doing?
Oh, hey, man. It's Alberto. He works at Wright's Sandwich Shop.
It's fantastic. I love that place.
Hey, did you work there before Casper bought the place?
Yes, definitely. Actually, I've been there for a year and a half. They bought it like during July, I believe.
Yeah, so maybe a year or so. Yeah, because, the Wrights family, they sold Famous Wrights.
Yeah, I got the right number.
Yeah, to Blake Casper, of the Casper's company. They owned I think they were the biggest McDonald's franchisee in the country, and they sold
back to corporate or something.
They sold all of their McDonald's back to McDonald's Corporation. Yeah, for like a gigantic number, and he bought Wright's Gourmet Deli in South Tampa.
Now the Big Mac is on the menu at Wright's.
No, I don't think it is.
Not quite yet. I don't think so.
Alberto, what do you want to say on this matter?
Basically about the movies on planes. I mean, last time I was on a plane, I find myself in that, situation. What am I going to choose? Because honestly, if I'm at home watching a movie with my own daughter, 15-year-old, I feel uncomfortable sometimes. So I feel more uncomfortable around other kids, right?
So you sometimes get uncomfortable watching a movie with your daughter at home.
Exactly, with certain scenes, yeah. So that tends to the airplane with other kids too.
Would you ask somebody to turn the movie off, or?
Nah, I wouldn't get that far. But myself, I wouldn't choose a movie maybe with uncomfortable scenes. I believe that maybe the companies should have PG movies.
Yeah, listen, there are absolutely R-rated movies on a lot of these flights. Thank you, Alberto. All right, let me grab one more call, and then we'll move on. It's Ron in Largo. Ron, MJ Morning Show, you're up. Hi.
How are we doing? Yeah, I agree with the whole etiquette thing, but you're on a plane. You're free to watch what you want to watch. I would almost think, you ever have those screen protectors as the privacy ones that you can't see from the side?
Yeah, a lot of folks have those on their computer screens so people can't. Because when you're on a plane and you're sitting next to someone for 4 hours, 5 hours, and 2 hours, and they're doing work on their computer, and you can like look at their spreadsheet if they're drafting. I mean, you can see crap.
You see what they're typing, yeah.
And some people that work in sensitive businesses, and I've known doctors that have had those screen protectors on their phones for like privacy and HIPAA reasons. So people can't see what's on your phone. You got to look at it head on, and you can't see from the side what they're doing.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking, why don't these airlines fit their screens with those privacy covers? So when someone sitting next to you, they can't see what you're watching.
Yeah, well, listen, the airlines are looking to cut costs at every single, turn. So I'm guessing they don't want to add extra cost on that. Ron, listen.
I would think if they do a mass order, some company would probably give them a good price on it. But I get it, the whole etiquette thing. You got to be mindful of what's around you.
I got Ron and Largo negotiating a group deal right now.
We're going to hire you to broker this for us, Ron.
Ron, thanks for the call, man. Appreciate
Folks
it.
at Delta want to talk to you.
Yeah, thank you.
MJ, I was on a flight recently. They had horror movies in the selection. They had, our movies in the selection. And you could
everything.
Yeah.
It seems like there are not the edited versions on airplanes anymore. No. You're getting the full damn version of these things, and I want to talk to the woman from Tampa who said that she's not a freaking babysitter. She'll watch what she wants.
I think I agree with her.
You got to watch Saltburn.
All right,
with the kids.
With the kids, all right.
No, don't.
Be a family movie.
Don't watch Saltburn with the kids. You ready for the? Oh God, the latest dumb TikTok trend. God, I mean, is this TikTok going to go away?
No, it's not.
So they keep kicking so it was determined that it's a national security risk because
not anymore.
The Chinese government has full access to all of the data. If you have TikTok on your phone, the Chinese commies can get into your texts. They can get into your address book. I mean, I don't have TikTok. I've never had TikTok. I don't want it. All right. But you ready for the latest trend? Apparently, making yourself look like you're tired.
I don't have a problem with that at all.
Take pictures and make it look like you're tired.
Is it a filter? Like a tired filter where your eyes look heavier and your face is like kind of drawn?
Or you do your eyes or your makeup in a certain way. Jenna Ortega's eyes are lightly smudged, framed by dark shadows. Her face is pale, and her cheekbones are accentuated by a dash of gray. Her lips are tinged purple. She looks exhausted.
Yeah, because she's Wednesday Addams.
She took a picture, a selfie of herself, and she's making herself look like she's exhausted. And that is the point. That's the goal. The latest Gen Z makeup trend is called Tired Girl. What the hell? I want to make myself look like a zombie, like I'm tired, like I haven't slept in a day and a half, 2 days, 5 days, whatever.
All right,
I'm on a meth bender.
I'm looking at the picture of Jenna Ortega, and she does look exhausted.
Oh, God. Oh, man. I haven't had sleep in 2 days. I'm working my fingers to the nub. So this is a trend. The latest tick schmuck beauty trend is to make yourself look exhausted. Like you haven't been to bed in days. Who comes up with this crap?
I don't know. I think I like it, though.
I don't like it.
I think Sleepy Jenna Ortega.
What do you mean you think you like it?
You know what? I'm always ready for bed. I'm always ready to take a nap. I'll never not take a nap. If that's on the table, I might go for that. You want to take a nap right now? I'll take a nap right now.
This is dumb as it gets, man. Looking tired trend on these stupid challenges and whether it's Instagram, TikTok, whatever.
I mean, this isn't a challenge. It's not like they're making you stay up for 48 hours and then post a photo.
It's just dumb. All right, 7:20 at the MJ Morning Show. When we get back, 1 hour and 20 minutes plus of nonstop MJ. No commercials. We don't play music anyway, but no interruption. Just nonstop content when we get back, including the gigantic shrimp alert. What the hell? We have a massive shrimp warning, folks. You've got to hear this. This is crazy. Shrimp warning on the MJ Morning Show. Oh, also, girlfriend from hell. Can you imagine you have a girlfriend that exacts revenge and your car is now beyond repair? You think that's funny?
That's a lot of revenge.
Revenge so bad from an ex that your car is now beyond repair. You got to hear this story, man. This is crazy. And a lot more because we have an hour and 20 minutes plus of nonstop MJ next. So don't move. MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Hey, speaking of alerts, folks, that is the new Genesis dealer in Tampa alert. Amazing news. You now have a choice. You now have an option to get a Genesis car or SUV. Genesis of Tampa is open now. You don't need to drive all the way to Pinellas now to get your Genesis serviced. You can shop around if you want to buy, you want to lease. Genesis of Tampa is now open. And they do it right, man. They have the whole, it's owned by Murphy Auto, and they have the amazing Miracle Advantage plan, including an upgraded 10 years or 250,000 miles of powertrain coverage, plus 4 years of complimentary maintenance. You get VIP valet service. They'll bring your vehicle to and from, even give you a loaner when you need service. You have an option, folks. There are awesome lease deals right now on the Genesis G80, the G70, the GV70. Great lease rates right now. Genesis of Tampa is open at I-275 and Bierce. So Genesis, spread the word. Genesis of Tampa is now open, and tell them that MJ sent you. WeatherTight windows, WeatherTight mic. You know, you still have time. Get your windows upgraded for hurricane season. You know, typically we don't have to worry about things here until like late September and October. That's what makes me nervous. Hopefully after last year, we've had our fill for a while and we can just be observers this hurricane season and not in the middle of the crap. But when you need replacement windows, folks, it's WeatherTight mic, hands down. Best installation in town. So you already know that they install only PGT custom windows and doors made right here in Florida by Floridians. They know the Florida climate. So the window and door products from PGT are fantastic. That's what WeatherTight mic and WeatherTight windows installs, but you got to have good installation. You can have a good window, but if the installation's bad, then you're hosed. You get everything. You get the whole package with WeatherTight mic. Right now, $200 rebate per door, $100 rebate per window. Hurry! It's WeatherTightWindows.com. Don't forget the cookies. WeatherTight Windows. Tell them that MJ sent you. Phenomenal news, folks. If you're making a move, just leave it to the pros at twocollegebrothers.com. Whatever you do, do not get snookified. Do not get hosed by a bad moving company, and they are out there in clumps. There are terrible moving companies out there, folks, and you can avoid them by just going to Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. twocollegebrothers.com. Remember, you have the others, then you have Two College Brothers. You mention me, MJ, they'll give you a whole pile of free moving boxes. They'll drop them off at your front door for your move. You're going to get highly qualified trained movers. They are background checked to the hilt. You know, some other moving companies, you might end up with, folks that were just, sprung from jail that are not background checked. You want that in your house and, rummaging through your drawer. Who knows what's going on? twocollegebrothers.com. If you're moving, if you know someone that's moving, it's twocollegebrothers.com and tell them that MJ sent you. At 7:24, traffic's on. MJ Morning Show, hour 20 minutes nonstop. Next.
A couple of accidents now. One on US 301 northbound. It's between Sims Road and Gibsonton Drive. Delays about 5 minutes there. The other in Pasco County, there's an accident on the Suncoast Parkway southbound at State Road 52. The left shoulder is blocked. And heavy volume is building up on I-4 westbound, especially between Branch Forbes and Broward Drive. Keeping you updated, I'm Schreiner. Traffic brought to you by the aggressive attorneys Winters and Yonker.
Sell your home fast and for the most money with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Download the app now. Get the Q105 app and listen to us anywhere. Powered by Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Hey, it's MJ, and I love International Diamond Center because they always have something amazing. The Summer of Romance event rolls on through the end of the month. It is a great time to get that engagement ring and let IDC buy your honeymoon. Here's how it works. If you spend $3,500, IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. Spend $5,000 on her jewelry, and IDC will give you a 3- or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000, and you'll get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale tropical all-inclusive resort. You can choose from 4 countries. It's an amazing offer, and people are loving this. It is absolutely, positively going to end on August 31st. Time is running out. It's not going to be extended. Do not miss this incredible opportunity from Florida's premier jeweler, International Diamond Center. Visit IDC, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Details and restrictions at shopidc.com. Tell them MJ sent you.
25 Sporty JPR 48 months, KBB subject to miles and condition plus tax, tag, title, and fee unapproved. Credit through KMF.
Bigger discounts mean even lower prices at Ken Canley Kia, home of 0% financing, 0 down, or 0 payments for 90 days. We've got over 1,200 new Kias with discounts up to $5,000. That's $5,000 off. And bigger discounts mean even lower prices, like a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX, not $25,000, not even $20,000. On sale, $17,988. $17,988 for a Kia Seltos. Got a trade? We'll give you up to $5,000 over Kelley Blue Book value. Have bad credit, no credit, negative equity, bankruptcy? If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say, yes, you're approved at Ken Canley Kia, Newport Richey on US 19. Online at KenCanleyKia,
You've finally made it to paradise. Princess Cruises gives you that stretch out, forget what day it is kind of vacation. Soak in every moment at sea with our world-class dining, dazzling entertainment, and breathtaking destinations. Take the scenic route through the Caribbean on a Princess Cruise. Now is the time to book your 2026 cruise with the Love Boat early booking sale. Get up to 40% off with 7-day fares starting at $599. Visit princess.com or contact your travel advisor to book. Princess Cruises. Terms and restrictions apply. Offer ends on September 1st. Ships registered to Bermuda and United Kingdom.
From the Kemp Law Group Studios, 104.7 WRBQ HD1 Tampa, a Beasley Media Group station. It starts right now. 1 hour and 20 minutes of non-stop MJ. The MJ Morning Show on 104.7 FM, Q105.
Here we go, 7:28, and it is on. Over an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ starts right now. All right, this shrimp warning is crazy, and Fester, you saw it, Andrew saw it, I saw it. My God, I've always had a thing about like the foreign farm-raised shrimp.
Yeah, that's why you always order them fried.
No.
It kills everything. I mean, if you order it just, regular grill, I don't know. But if you get it fried, you're fine.
Oh, man, there's some filth out there.
So what, these things are just like raised in these muck ponds in the middle of Vietnam or something?
Guess what? You got like some of the shrimp that's raised in Vietnam and Cambodia and just, and I'm always a little leery, obviously, of seafood that's farm raised per se. Typically you want wild caught. And when it comes to shrimp, and you haven't heard folks, you haven't heard the story yet. This is insane. There is a warning. The FDA is urging Walmart to recall potentially radioactive shrimp.
How is it potentially? I mean, that's something you'd think you'd want clarification on or a more definitive answer.
Oh, my God.
Potentially. I mean, potentially everything's radioactive.
I got to bring a Geiger counter now to dinner.
Dude, you actually have a Geiger counter?
What?
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, little guy, let me test the shrimp. Let me go to the frozen shrimp case at Walmart. Yeah. So the FDA is warning customers do not eat or serve potentially radioactive shrimp.
How can they say that? How can they say potentially and not give us more information?
The shrimp sold at Walmart, you're in health danger, including a higher risk of cancer if you eat the radioactive shrimp. Wow. So frozen raw shrimp sold by Walmart's private label Great Value has been recalled after the U.S. Customs and Border Protection detected cesium-137 in the supplier's shipping containers at ports in Los Angeles,
and they didn't,
Houston,
they didn't turn it back.
Savannah, Miami.
That's a lot of places.
Holy crap. If you've recently purchased raw frozen shrimp from Walmart that matches this description, throw it away. Do not eat it. So it's the Great Value brand frozen raw shrimp, lot code, blah, blah, blah. Great Value frozen raw shrimp, lot code. So it's 800-5540-1. And listen, if you buy Walmart Great Value frozen shrimp, just go search the story. Just go online and just look for Walmart radioactive shrimp, and you'll find the story online, and they all have like the lot codes. But I'm guessing if you check the label, it probably says, product of Vietnam, product of toilet ditch. I don't know.
Some of these fish farms in foreign countries.
Where the hell does it pick up cesium-137, a radioactive isotope?
All right, so
where does it get? How do you get it?
I'm on Walmart.com right now, right? The Walmart website, and I typed in raw shrimp, and one of their bags popped up, and it says farm-raised product
of India. All right.
Do we trust Indian fish farms?
Well, listen.
I don't know.
Most of our prescription medication comes out of India. And I've seen some conditions in India that are horrid. I gotta be honest. Why don't we get our prescription medication made back here in the United States? I take a couple of daily maintenance things, and it's all made in India. I want it made in freaking New Jersey or something, Andrew's shaking his head. Maybe not New Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, of all the states, that's really one of the more disgusting ones.
A lot of the pharmaceutical companies are up in New Jersey. That's why I said. So let me see the ingredients. Go back to the ingredients. Ingredients on Walmart Great Value frozen shrimp. Shrimp, water, salt, sodium tripolyphosphate. That's to retain moisture.
Okay, it seems like
But there's no radioactivity or cesium-137 in the ingredients list.
How can they say possibly radioactive? What did they turn back that whole shipment? Wouldn't they just confiscate all of that?
Product of India, farm-raised. But I know that a lot of these shrimp come from Vietnam, Cambodia. Yeah, and they're farm raised, and I gotta believe that your toilets are cleaner than some of these, farm raised areas. That's why when I look for shrimp, I always try to seek out fresh Gulf shrimp. Right out of the Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America, whatever you want to call it.
Wasn't there a study by the Gulf of America Fish Commission or Shrimp Commission that most restaurants are lying?
Yeah.
If you go to a beachfront restaurant right now and it says fresh Gulf caught shrimp, it's not.
We had a story about a year ago.
Yeah.
Do you remember what that was? Was it
2 out of 50 places actually
that's
had
right.
Gulf shrimp?
They surveyed 50 places and only 2 had actual. They did DNA tests.
And they did everything from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, all the way to Sarasota. They did all kinds of restaurants.
I'm trying to think back to the shrimp scene in Forrest Gump.
Shrimp is the fruit of the sea.
Yeah,
You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it.
Yep.
There's shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, pan fried, deep fried, stir fried. There's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad. shrimp and potatoes, shrimp burger, shrimp sandwich. That's about it.
No, I didn't hear about radioactive cesium-137 shrimp at Walmart.
Bubba forgot that one.
You gotta add that to the list there, Bubba Gump. Is that not crazy? All right, so heads up on radioactive shrimp at Walmart.
Was it the container? Was the container you used for toxic barrels?
I don't know.
Before it was used for shrimp?
All good questions. I don't know the answers.
I'm full of good questions on this.
All right.
When it comes to shrimping, I'm your man.
And now we have a girlfriend from hell. Girlfriend from hell. Okay. Can you imagine you have an ex-girlfriend that damages your car beyond repair?
Oh, man.
That's an effed up car, man. That's a jacked up car if it's damaged beyond repair.
And the mugshot.
Yeah, did you see that? And she's smiling. I think I have a picture of the mugshot. Yeah, I do. I'm going to show it on MJTV in just a minute. So, folks, you know that if you don't get a chance to listen to the whole show, this show is podcast every day by about 11 a.m. The whole show. So you can go back and listen whenever you want. And then, of course, we're on MJTV every morning. And you can go back and watch our YouTube video and watch us actually in the studio. We're going to move to the new studio, I think, within a week or so now. We're just trying to get this phone line thing sorted out. And then we've got new cameras. The studio's going to look nice.
We're still going to look like crap.
Yeah. All right, anyway, listen to this. Damage beyond repair. Woman is accused of really messing up the ex-boyfriend's car. This is out of Richmond, Kentucky. A woman is accused of pouring salt in her ex's car engine, loading the AC vents with glitter. I've never heard of that one. Now, I've heard of the glitter bombs where you send someone a package, you open it up, and the thing sprays glitter all over the place.
But think about it. If you could force feed a bag of glitter into the vent, when you turn that thing on, you get sprayed.
Oh, my God. She dumped like ounces and ounces of glitter into the air conditioning vents. Car gets started up, and it's blowing glitter everywhere.
I might be smiling, too, if I did this.
Dude, I don't care if you have 29 car detailing experts in there with the best car vacuums. Yeah. There is no way that you're getting every spec. Glitter ought to be banned. Glitter ought to be outlawed. You know, there ought to be like there ought to be Nuremberg trials for glitter manufacturers.
I agree. I'm not arguing this.
Glitter is the worst.
It never goes away.
Glitter is worse than like a brain tumor. I'm telling you right now.
I'd rather have radioactive shrimp.
You know what? I'd rather eat radioactive Walmart shrimp all day long.
Than have anything to do with glitter.
Criminal complaint. Richmond, Kentucky Police Department. Stephanie Carlquist. Could be CarQuest. It's CarlQuist. Carlquist.
Old CarQuest over here.
She's on a CarQuest to wreck the ex's car. Stephanie totaled her ex-boyfriend's car after they got into an argument last month in July. The complaint says that Carlquist poured salt into the engine, glitter into the AC vents, slashed tires, cracked the windshield, cracked the rearview mirror, shattered the car's radio screen.
Oh, no, not the radio.
You know, the touch screen.
Well, this woman's an animal. The radio? Of all things?
Yeah. How you going to listen to the MJ Morning Show now? Carlquist's ex-boyfriend told police that she slashed one tire on July 6th, but then did the rest of the damage after an argument on July 15th. Holy crap. After the car was damaged, a tow truck company took the car to a Goodyear store in Kentucky where the car was deemed totaled. The estimated cost of damages, $12,464.96. Sounds like it was a used car.
Yeah.
But
does it say what kind of car? Any of the stories say what kind of
I don't see the kind of car. However, can you imagine if this was a newer car? If this was like a a $70,000 Ford F-150 pickup or something that just got? Police say that Carlquist told the tow truck driver about damaging the car when they arrived to take it to the Goodyear. The tow truck driver then called the victim's mom to tell her about the admission from the girlfriend. So she's all proud. Hey, tow truck. Hey, record dude. I did this.
She's proud.
You know, got the stickers. I did this.
Put a picture of her.
Get a sticker of her. I did this.
Pointing right to the car.
Oh, the glitter all over the place.
I will say, she's a cute.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's cute.
Yeah, she's amply. She's in. Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
Yeah, she's got a top on her.
Look
at that.
I'm not mad at the crazy ones all the time.
Look how they actually they whoever took the mug shot made sure that they had the boobs in the mug shot.
Whoever takes the mug shots for this Kentucky Police Department should get a raise.
Yeah, all right. That's crazy.
That's great.
So,
but sparkle or glitter in the air conditioning vent.
I never heard of that.
I just don't think of that.
That's a new one. After learning about the admission, she allegedly then texted her ex-boyfriend on Instagram. She told him that she was stressed out because of her pregnancy and that she was sorry about the damage. Police say when they interviewed her, she allegedly admitted to the glitter in the air vents, damage to the windshield, said that he was overdue for the oil, motor, and other damage. What?
He was overdue.
What? What the hell does that mean?
I don't know, but it's funny.
Anyway, last I saw, she was being held in the Madison County Detention Center in Kentucky on a $12,000 bond.
Yeah, that's the value of the car.
Charged with felony criminal mischief.
So what's going to happen to her? I mean, honestly, what's going to she destroyed a $12,000 car.
Hey, do we have anyone listening that had an ex really mess something up of yours? Have you had something like really destroyed?
Sounds like a Carrie Underwood song.
Were you the recipient? Oh, we got to do an AI song real quick. Oh, yeah.
There's literally a Carrie Underwood song about wrecking a guy's car.
Really?
Yeah. Something about...
Well, really? Well, like, how does it go?
I'm
a jilted hillbilly girlfriend, and I wrecked my boyfriend's car.
Yeehaw, chewing tobacco, however country music songs go. But yeah, I remember there was a Carrie Underwood song, and there was like a backlash about it because
I lit the car on fire in the holler.
Yeehaw, drinking Mountain Dew and smoking crack, something like that.
All right, here's what I want to do. I don't know if we're going to get calls on this, but have you both sides of the coin here? Have you ever exacted revenge on somebody in a bad relationship and you just effed something up? You messed something up badly.
Yeah, just destroyed it.
Or if you did it, or if you were the recipient, if you had an ex go nuts on you. It could be a guy or a girl. I don't know. I'd love to get some calls on this. I don't know what the volume is going to be. This is a pretty specific situation. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. So if you have a story about property destruction, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, fiance, whatever, did it happen to you? Did you do it? Do you have a friend that it happened to? Maybe you're a third party to you witnessed something. 800-990-1047. This might be a tough ask. 800-990-1047 if you have a story.
We usually have a hard time getting people to fess up to felonies.
Well, listen, phones are ringing, so Andrew is screening calls. We'll see, what we actually get, but he is screening calls now, so we'll see what actually happens. 800-990-1047. Andrew, what's put the phone down for a sec. What's the name of the Carrie Underwood song? Turn your mic on.
Before He Cheats.
Before he cheats, you wreck his car? Well,
I don't. Listen.
All right, go ahead and screen. Yeah, all the lines are. He's got the. All right, go ahead and play the chorus and then start answering.
I dug my key into the side of this pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive. Carved my name into his
Yeah. I heard this before.
Yeah,
I've heard this. Talking about keying the guy's truck.
Right.
He's keying the car.
I put sparkle in his air conditioning vent.
I put salt in the engine.
Yeehaw!
Yeah, we've always heard about the sugar in the gas tank trick.
Is it the same thing?
Listen,
It's worked. Would it mess up the engine either way?
Hey, every line is ringing now.
Oh man!
So,
what are we going to hear now?
Every line is ringing. Andrew, give me a call. Hurry up.
Any of them. Just start taking.
Let me grab line 2. Wes is in Largo. Wes is first up. Andrew's busy. Every line is ringing now. Wes, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
How you guys doing?
Doing well. Any story for us?
Oh, yeah, a little one. It's not as bad as that other one, but yeah, when I caught my first wife cheating with 3 guys, I asked...
Hold on, whoa. 3 guys at once, or she had like one at a time?
Well, I didn't get the whole story, but probably 2 or 3 at a time.
Are you serious?
Oh, somebody else got the whole story. Don't you worry, Wes.
She was a wild one.
I guess.
Yeah, so when she admitted to the 3 guys after I got a phone call from the ex-wife of the 3rd guy she was with, I asked her why she was doing this, right? Because we were married for a few years. She said, because I like that power over men, right? So that was true. And then we were arguing about it. She grabbed her beer mug and whipped it at me. I ducked and went through the front window of my house. And luckily, I got that out of the divorce settlement. It came out of the deduction on my house.
Wow, how much was the front window? Like $1,000?
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
If you would have had hurricane windows, that would never have happened.
Call Weather Tight Mike.
Yeah, you really missed an opportunity.
Yeah, next time you have an ex whip a beer mug through the window, call Weather Tight Windows. Weather Tight Mike, weathertightwindows.com. Hey, mention me, MJ, and don't forget the cookies.
Yeah, listen, this could have been Weather Tight Wes.
Hey, Wes, was your ex attractive?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was on the Jaeger posters and shit like that. Yep.
You can't drop.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right, so she's a good-looking lady.
Don't drop the S-bomb on me. I had to dump that. But you said, hold on, she was on, what was she on?
Jägermeister posters?
Well, she was on a lot of things, but Jaeger was one of them.
Wait a minute. She was an actual model on a Jägermeister poster?
Oh, yeah, out in California. We lived out there for a couple of years.
Wow.
Sounds like she was on a lot of dudes, too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thanks for the call, Wes. Yeah, Wes dropped the little S-bomb.
Yeah.
Inadvertently, conversation.
Yes, all right.
It was a fleeting mention. I could have left it without FCC consequence, but I decided to, hit the dump button if you heard the audio jump just a little bit. Stephanie in Lakeland. Let's grab Steph. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
We are well. So can you top that last call?
Yeah. That goes back to when I was younger and had a little bit less self-control. My ex-husband was in the process of becoming my ex-husband because I found out that he was having an extramarital thing with his secretary at work.
Oh, wow.
So he had a professional position that he had to wear a suit and tie and, full dress clothes every day, business wear. But he was also very particular about his clothing, so everything went, including his dress shirts, went to the dry cleaner. So, I thought, he's going to be moving out whether he wants to or not, so I'm going to deliver his clothes. So as I was pulling everything out of the closet with the dry cleaning hangers with the bags, I, took the stuff off the hangers, took the bags off, and then took a pair of scissors. And he had no buttons on anything. Everything had, kind of been cut, including the band on his underwear.
You cut all of his clothes?
He had no toes. I cut the toes off of every single pair of socks.
Oh, my God.
You had a lot of time on your
How
hands.
old were you when you did this, Steph?
I was 21.
Oh, wow. So you've mellowed out since then? Is that what you're telling us?
Oh, I've gone to the point that if it gets to that point, you have zero F. It just, it is what it is.
Thank you, Stephanie.
And that's why you see the picture of this person from Kentucky in a mugshot that's smiling. They don't care anymore.
Yeah. The picture I have is just her face. I was going to hold it. The picture you found online has like her boobs and everything in the shot. Anyway, let me grab every line. I thought I was going to have trouble getting calls on this. I guess not. How about Vanessa in Newport Richey? Vanessa, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Well, good morning. Love your show. I listen to it every day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vanessa. Go ahead.
I Okay, I was going through I left my ex-husband. He ended up destroying my car on both sides, all mirrors. And the day he was served his divorce papers, he blew up my car.
How'd he blow up your car? With what?
I had got my stuff out of the house because I got my divorce papers. He was served with them that day. I woke up in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning at the fire department in the front of my house with my car on fire, and my windows blew out of it.
What did he do? Did he put like a rag in the gas tank? How did he do it?
No. He did it underneath the front seat. Underneath the front seat, he started the fire.
Oh, like Casino or something.
Yeah.
Like blowing up Robert De Niro's El Dorado.
Did you have the year the Cadillac had the metal plate?
Yeah.
No.
You might want to get that checked.
And he never got in trouble.
All right.
I'd go to a walk-in clinic if I were you. That didn't sound too good.
Vanessa, are you down to 3 packs a day now or what?
Oh, my God. Yeah, he caused me to start smoking.
Apparently. Vanessa, love your phone call. Thank you, Vanessa.
Call back anytime.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
That would be a smoker's laugh.
Some laugh. I wasn't expecting that.
All right. Bethany in Port Richey. Bethany, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're well. All right. So if folks are tuning in right now, we had a crazy story. An ex-girlfriend destroyed the boyfriend's car, total, beyond repair, poured salt in the engine, poured glitter in every AC vent. I mean, wrecked the car, slashed tires, busted mirrors, smashed the display screen in the car, just wrecked it. So I said, hey, have you ever exacted revenge on somebody? Call us up, and now the phones are loaded. Bethany, you're up. Go ahead.
Of course they are. That sounds very crazy to me. I do not have that type of story. I have never been that crazy ex, but I was just calling in to let you guys know that the Carrie Underwood song that you guys were referring to is titled Before He Cheats.
Yep.
Thank you.
And it is about smashing his car and slashing his tires and windshield and all that stuff.
Yeah, we played a little excerpt, but explain that to me. So you're supposed to wreck his car before he cheats?
No, it's like before he, think about it again, before he cheats again.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, it's, because he did it to her or whatever. And so, before he cheats again, he'll think about it type of thing.
All right. And Bethany, I'm guessing you never busted a guy's mirrors off his car or keyed the car nastily?
No.
Well, that's good.
No.
That's good. Thank you.
That's not me. You're welcome.
Bethany, I appreciate you checking in.
Is nastily a word?
Yes.
Okay.
I
don't think I've ever heard it before.
Let me grab a couple more, then we're going to move on.
I believe you.
Gelnar. Hello, let's talk to Gelnar. Hello, Gelnar in Tampa. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Stop it.
Hi, good morning.
Gelnar. I've never heard the name Gelnar.
Yes, I am. English is not my first language. I was born in Jordan, but I love your show.
Well, hey, Gelnar. It sounds like English is your first language. You're doing very well. In fact, I think you're speaking English better than some of the calls we've already had.
Thank you. It's just because your show, you're teaching me the English every morning. So, I do have a story, which is my friend was obsessed with this guy. And we had to put makeup, wear man, put mustache and stuff. She make me do it. I'm her best friend. I have to do it. So we just dress up like man and stuff, and we're not getting out from the car, but we're just behind him, kind of, but in a different car, if that makes sense. So kind of.
You disguised yourself and then followed him?
Yeah, just look like a man and stuff.
So you're spying in costume?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, we did that, and plus, when he was at work, because he broke up with her because she's so crazy, which is I agree with. She put in his car, she wrote, stuff, you're a cheater, blah, blah, blah.
What, spray painted it on the car?
she did not do the paint, but she did the lipstick that is matte. You know, the matte
yeah.
lipstick.
Yep, lipstick.
Yeah.
Gelnar, thanks for the call. I appreciate it. All right, two more. Michael in St. Pete. Michael, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, MJ. This happened a while back when I was in Texas in my first divorce.
So is this one of your exes in Texas?
Yeah, just like the song.
Yep.
So her and her family had money, and the divorce, we were contesting it, and she had more money, and her family had more money. So they hired these real expensive lawyers. Needless to say, they didn't know I actually had video of her cheating, and I played it at the divorce hearing in front of her family.
Whoa.
How'd that
So
go
they
over?
lost the case, and all the lawyers and everything. I had to defend myself, and that's all I had was that video.
So what'd you walk away with?
My truck and my dog. That's all I wanted.
That's another country song right there. I got my truck and my dog.
That's really all you need.
That's it. Just truck and the dog. Thank you, Michael. All right, last call. Oh, it's Boomhauer. It's Spring Hill Bob.
Bill.
Bill, rather. Hey, Spring Hill Bill, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, I've got a good one for you. I am the one that exacted revenge on my girlfriend. My ex caught her cheating. What I had done is I went to the police auction and bought a vehicle, very beautiful Toyota Celica, beautiful red car, gave it to her, and gave her the bill of sale. Well, we broke up, and I went to go get the car back, and she wouldn't give me my paperwork. So when she took off, I went and got the car, and at that time I was junking vehicles, so I brought it to my processing area and put a loader to it and crushed it flat. Put her on the trailer and wrote on the side, "How do you like me now?" And then on the way to the scrapyard, I made a point to go out of my way and go by her house and beat the horn till she got out in front and seen the vehicle.
I've seen a movie where they actually crushed the car with someone inside.
No, there was nobody inside.
That's good. Thank you, man. Spring Hill Bill, we call him Boomhauer. Thank you, buddy. Good story. Thanks. All right.
It would be a better story if you told it twice as fast.
Can you believe how many phone calls we got on that?
We could take more. Phone lines are still ringing.
Yeah. Folks, if you did not see the jester picture, it is on my Instagram. This is better than I would have ever expected. So if you listened to yesterday's show, you heard the story about the lawn care guy. His name is Brian Hansen. Brian was mowing a couple of yards in St. Petersburg last Thursday, 2:45 in the afternoon, when this maniacal nut job comes at him in a full jester costume, like a court clown jester. He's got a 12-inch dagger in his right hand, and the lawn guy, Brian, who called our show yesterday, he sent me the night before. He was on yesterday, but the previous evening. So what was that, on Monday night? Monday night,
yeah.
He sends me a picture that he took of the jester on the sidewalk coming at him with the dagger. He snaps a photo. It is unfreaking believable. It is on my Instagram right now. And this is getting national attention right now. The New York Post ran a story on this, Smoking Gun. You've got like the crazy news sites are putting this story up right here in St. Petersburg. Nut guy in a jester outfit who turns out he owns a smoke shop called
Psychedelic Jester.
Psychedelic Jester.
How many jester costumes does this guy have?
So you got to go to my Instagram, folks, and see the picture. I mean, imagine a guy in a jester outfit, in a full clown suit, a jester, coming at you with a dagger just because you're mowing a lawn. And the guy's like, "You can't mow lawns right now. It's 2:45 in the afternoon. It's not 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning." And then I asked him, why did he do this? I asked him on the air yesterday. Listen to this.
Yeah, we don't know. According to the cops, he admitted that he was on methamphetamines at the time.
Wait a sec. Hold on. This is new information. Wait a second. Hold on. You're claiming that he told the cops that what?
That he was on methamphetamine. That's what the cops told me and my customer.
Oh, my God. Well, there's your explanation. Case solved. Wow. You got to go to my Instagram. You got to see the photo. It's an MJ Morning Show exclusive. I think we're the only ones with the photo. It's from his phone. He's mailed me a picture of the jester with the knife, with the dagger.
Yeah, I mean, the long guy's not putting it out to all the media sources. Yeah. I tagged a couple of other media places in the comments, hopefully to get a little more traction on this.
Go to my Instagram. If you want to see the photo, it's an MJ Morning Show exclusive. Go to Certified MJ Radio. That's Certified MJ Radio. And see the jester, Insane Pete, insane. And then we found out that the cops claim that he was on meth. That's methed up, man. That's all methed up. I'm speaking Castilian Spanish right now, all messed up from Barcelona.
I thought you were like
Barcelona.
This was Mike Tyson over there.
All right, Certified MJ Radio. And if you don't follow me, give me a follow. Yeah. I think you like my content. Tampa police are investigating the eggings on Bayshore. This is an issue. You know, this has happened over the years. I know of at least 2 other times. I want to say back in the mid-2000s. Then it happened again in 2012. Fester found a story from the Tampa Bay Times from 2012 that arrests were made May 29th of 2012. Arrests made in egg throwing on Bayshore, and now apparently it's coming back around. And I even saw this young woman on Instagram, and this popped up in my feed, and I mentioned this early this morning, that this young lady who had egg all over her clothing, she posted a video on Instagram. It's like, I never thought this was going to happen. And,
she's kind of laughing about it, though. I mean, nothing about this is funny.
So I wanted to grab the audio, and it fell off my feed. I'm like, son of a... And I was trying to get it back. So early this morning, I asked the listeners, hey, can you find this video? And sure enough, a couple of people sent the video link to Fester. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is the audio. Listen to what happened to this woman. Yeah, she uses the F-bomb a little bit, so we had to bleep that out.
I don't even have words. I was running Bayshore.
So she's laughing.
I don't get that part.
If you get egged on Bayshore while you're jogging, is that a laughing matter if suddenly you're covered in egg?
I don't even have words. I was running Bayshore. What in the f*** did I just get egged? Like, are you super f***ing real right now? Like, I'm gonna be bruised tomorrow. That hurts so f***ing bad. What in the hell? Okay, so let's see the damage.
All right, and then here's the second part of the video.
I don't even have words. I was running Bayshore.
Oh, I guess no. Is that just duplicated? You have it on there twice, Andrew. I thought you had 2 cuts. You can take one off. So, I thought there was more to the video.
I mean, she's a really pretty woman, and MJ, she's laughing about it, and you see shell like on her. Was that her collarbone? What's this little bone right here called?
The clavicle, the collarbone.
Yeah, the clavicle.
Yeah,
there's like you can see pieces of shell. She's glistening in egg white.
Your freaking microphone is like going.
I'm not using this mic anymore.
We can't get out of this studio fast enough. It's like
I'm shutting this mic off.
Fester's mic is like. All right, you want to use that mic? All right, go ahead.
I don't know. Is this mic on?
It's just it's
on. Is it any better?
It sounds different, but go ahead.
All right. So yeah, she's a very pretty woman. Actually, this mic sounds like crap too.
I swing Michelle's mic over since she's not here. Swing that mic over. All right, hang on. Just swing. All right, we're getting in the new studio soon, folks.
All right, how's this mic sound?
That sounds much better.
Much better.
Yeah, it is.
Great.
That's much, much better.
Fantastic.
Right,
anyway,
so what are we going to say?
No, she's very pretty. She obviously has eggshell parts on her clavicle.
Yeah.
She did get hit with something. I don't understand why she's so jokey about it.
Well, here's the deal.
She was just assaulted.
Tampa police have, I guess, had 2 reported incidents involving juveniles throwing eggs and tomatoes at pedestrians on Bayshore. So Tampa police, They say that they are investigating. They're totally aware of recent social media posts that claim that people have been hit with tomatoes and eggs. Well, how about bread? You make a freaking sandwich.
You know what? An egg and tomato sandwich. That's a good sandwich. You put a little mayo on that. That's how I'm down for a little bit of salt.
Have some bacon.
Yeah, anything.
Throw some bacon at me.
Does Tampa Police have
You know what? If people can throw bacon at me anytime they want.
Anytime.
Yeah. So, again, this has happened numerous times over the years. You know, crap comes in cycles, and they're investigating. Patrols have been increased along Bayshore, and they're trying to apprehend whoever is responsible for throwing tomatoes and eggs at walkers, joggers, pedestrians along Bayshore in South Tampa. Cops say that, hey, it might seem like it's a harmless prank, but this is a crime. Yeah, it's a battery. You can't throw eggs at people. So detectives are currently following up on leads, according to Channel 28, which is now Tampa Bay 28. Anyone with any information, call TPD.
Yes, and give an explanation.
Call the non-emergency number of TPD at 813-231-6130. Is that the right number?
I don't know.
Can you believe that?
What?
Who who the hell?
I thought you meant, can I believe the non-emergency numbers? So regular sounding. Tampa Police non-emergency. I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Just the 6130 looks right, but is the 231 right? You got a 2.
I don't know.
No, that's not it.
That gives me a
No, it is right. 813-231-6130. I guess
Okay.
it's the right number. All right, so if anyone knows who's throwing eggs and tomatoes at people on Bayshore, call TPD.
Yeah.
And let's apprehend these little bastards.
Ask for Detective Omelet. Poultry crimes.
Detective BLT.
Yeah, right.
8:07 at the MJ Morning Show. Little consumer update. Some people might think I'm a little weird at, certain times.
Most of the time, I think you're weird.
So I bought a new 5-pound bag of mandarins at Costco last weekend.
Okay.
God, flavorless. My God.
Fruit's hit or miss, man.
Yeah, consumer alert, you've got the halos, you've got the cuties. So last week, I love mandarins. I love these little things. I mean, they're just a great little snack. Get some vitamin C. And, a lot of times they've got good flavor, but of late, I'm getting like no freaking flavor. So you have different seasons, obviously, for mandarins. So over the winter time, you get the California mandarins.
Okay.
So starting in maybe, I don't know, November, December, January, February, March.
Let me check my mandarin planting schedule.
Hang on. You get the California grown ones, and usually those are good. Sometimes you get some duds. But this time of year, if you like the mandarins, you check the bag, and they're like grown in Chile or Peru. So right now we're on the South American season because, they're opposite us, winter, summer. So now you're getting the South American stuff. And I got a 5-pound bag at Costco, and I'm sampling one. Oh, my God, no flavor. It's like, what are my taste buds broken? So then I grab another one, no flavor, another one. So I look at the bag, and it's some citrus grower or wholesaler over on the other side of the state.
Okay.
Right?
Would you give him a call?
I gave him a call. I called him up yesterday. I should have recorded the call. So I call up the citrus grower, and it's like good stuff, good, whatever it is. It's the brand that's in Costco right now. And it says it's product of Chile, and they suck right now. So I call up this, Florida wholesale citrus company, whatever, that's distributing these things to Costco, and I push like 2 for sales. Hello, and a lady picks up. I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm an end user. I'm a customer. Just bought the bag. It's 5 pounds at Costco, and I think my taste buds are broken. These things have no freaking flavor. What's going on? And she was very nice.
Okay.
And she said, yeah, it's just kind of the beginning right now, and the flavor will get much better after September 1st. I'm like, wait a minute. So you're selling crappy ones right now? Anyway, she was very nice.
They have to sell what they pick.
Yeah, but she was very clear. She's like, the flavor profile on the Chilean mandarins will get much, much better after September 1st. You know what she said? She said, I said, well, when are they going to have flavor? She said, oh, they're going to get better soon. I said, well, when? She said, probably after September 1st, where I guess the harvests were on the trees longer and they got more citrusy, orangey flavor. But listen, make a call, folks. Inquire. Am I weird?
Yeah. But I have to say, I don't want to say I'm grateful because I don't want to act like I care.
It's a public service from the MJ Morning Show.
Mandarins, are they the same as clementines?
Yeah, it's a clementine, mandarin. Yeah, it's the, we all know what these things are.
Okay,
the cuties, the halos.
I'm just asking.
Anyway, so heads up. Hey, I can't call yet because it's only 8:10.
What time did they say?
8:15.
It's very specific.
Do not call until after 8:15.
Or what?
Well, it's also Chloe's birthday, so I've got to call. So let me talk about something now before it gets... I don't want to bring this up on the phone.
Okay.
And I'm hoping they don't go back and listen to this on podcast, but they're busy now, so I don't think they'll hear this. So Michelle and Chloe, they finally made it to Connecticut last night. After the auto train debacle, they were supposed to leave Sanford on the auto train, bringing Chloe's Mazda CX-5 up to law school in Connecticut. It takes you from Sanford, just outside of Orlando, to Lorton, Virginia, just outside of D.C. You save, hours of driving. You save over 1,000 miles of wear and tear on your car. And the train was canceled. Big derailment up in North Carolina. It screwed up traffic for trains for 2 days.
Yep.
So they ended up driving. And they're a day behind, but they finally got to Connecticut yesterday after a stop in New York City. So Chloe's had the same MacBook since undergrad. So she got it in like 2020.
Okay.
When she started college.
Time for a new Mac.
Yeah. So she's running through the ringer. It's just time for a new one. So we bought her a new MacBook, and they order it like at the last minute, when obviously Apple is slammed with all the back-to-school computers, so it wasn't like available. We couldn't take delivery quickly at the Apple store at International Plaza, for instance. So they ordered it, and then they had it delivered to a Upper East Side, New York City, Manhattan Apple store because they're driving up there.
Well, Julian was able to pick it up also, possibly.
And then if there was a problem, Julian could get the laptop since he's going back to NYU this week.
All right.
Yeah. So they pick up the laptop, right? Everything's good. She's got her new laptop. She's got some, nice new MacBook for law school, blah, blah, blah. And then I find out that they took a detour to the Goyard store.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Sounds fancy.
Why is that crap so expensive?
What is it? I don't even know what Goyard is.
Goyard is a French purse and bag and luggage manufacturer. You know what it is? It's those bags that have like the geometric, it looks like Cubert or something. It's those, yeah, you've seen the pattern.
I love Cubert. That was a good game.
So I guess Chloe got a good luck in law school birthday present yesterday at Goyard.
It is the kid's birthday.
Yeah, it is. Today's Chloe's 24th birthday. We'll call her in a little bit. We're not going to buy a fake one. I mean, I guess Chloe's wanted a Goyard bag, and Chloe's pretty frugal. I mean, she's got just a lot of her stuff. It's just not expensive. So I guess Michelle, bought her a bag, as I guess I did too.
All right, how much is the bag?
I'm not going to say.
You got to tell me now.
I'm not going to say.
Is it a $5,000 bag?
No.
Is it a $10,000 bag?
No, it's not. It's not.
How much is it?
No, it's not an Hermes
I don't
or a
know.
Birkin.
How much is it? Is it $2,000 bag?
I'm not getting into the number. I'm not getting into the number. But,
what's cheaper, the bag or a hip replacement? I don't know. How much is the bag?
Right, the bag is cheaper than a hip replacement.
How much is it? So it's less than $5,000?
I'm not getting.
Is it $3,000?
I'm not getting into the numbers on the bag.
Is it $650?
Listen, I'm not. What are we playing, the mountain climbing?
I don't know. I don't understand why you're being so cagey. It's less than $5,000, so it's obviously more than $1,000.
I don't want to discuss the price.
How much is the bag?
But,
why are you discussing this at all? If you can't tell me the price of the bag.
So Chloe,
why are you wasting my time telling me the story about her going to? I thought Goyard was a chocolate store. That's Godiva.
No, that's Godiva.
Okay, I was totally off. How much is the bag?
Anyway, so Chloe got a real one.
That cost?
You know, there's a lady in South Tampa that sells all these fakes. And, you know, Michelle doesn't buy fakes.
Could have got one for $99.
We're not buying, you know, guess
right
what?
off of a zeal.
They were, no, listen, they were in Manhattan. They could have stopped on Canal Street.
Right.
You know, all the phonies on Canal, which I think they've cracked down on those.
Back room. Come on, back room.
No, but there's you know, there are people around town. I know there's a lady in South Tampa that sells a whole bunch of fakes.
Are you going to make me look up the price of these
fake
bags?
Fake Chanels, fake Goyards, fake Louis.
Oh, you're going to make me look up the price of these bags.
Listen, they've got a whole. You're not going to see. You know.
Here's a bag. Here's a bag right here. $27.75.
That's ridiculous.
So it was less than that or more than that?
I'm not saying.
Why?
Anyway, I'll call Chloe in a little bit to
what's
wish her
the
a
difference if it's $1, $2, $3, or $4,000
I'll tell you what,
$25,000?
Why don't you drill Chloe and Michelle when we call them up a little later on? How about that?
Okay, I will, and they'll tell me no problem. They'll just say, "Yeah, I took Daddy's Amex and went right through."
Yeah, I saw it.
I don't care.
I saw it on my Amex. All right.
I'd rather you tell me. You're the one bringing this up. You're the one.
I got the alert. I thought my credit card was stolen. It's like, I'm about to call fraud prevention at American Express. Hey, yeah, someone just charged a fortune on my American Express card at the Goyard store in Manhattan on Madison Avenue.
Here's a Goyard.
What the hell?
This bag here looks like something you'd feed a horse out of, and it's
hanging on a horse's neck so he can eat oats out of it.
This goes over one ear, and then this goes over the other ear. You can fill it with oats, and it's $1,625.
All right, listen, I'm not getting into the numbers. I'm usually very transparent, but I don't want to. I don't want to throw up.
I don't understand why you're so cagey.
I don't want. Listen. On the other side of things, you know, Chloe hasn't really had any purchases made for her as gifts of any fancy schmancy crap,
except for the MacBook.
Well, but that's sort of a necessity. Yeah, to get a good computer for law school.
Okay.
All right, moving along. 8:17 at the MJ Morning Show. I have no issue with this, and I don't understand why people are making a big deal out of it. So I saw a story about Chris Martin, who's the lead singer of
Coldplay?
That is correct. So Chris Martin from Coldplay is defending the decision to keep the kiss cam in their concerts after they had the whole CEO and the HR woman debacle at the show up at, Gillette up in Boston.
Why would he take it down? Why would he even think of
exactly.
not using it?
Who is making a big deal? Exactly what I thought. It's, wait a minute, because a cheating couple, a guy cheating on his wife with his HR director at that astronomer company, they get caught on kiss cam, and people are saying, oh, they shouldn't do that. What are you talking about?
The problem's not with Coldplay.
I have no problem with Coldplay having a roving camera in the audience to then put up a lovey-dovey couple on the kiss cam. Why is that Coldplay's fault if somebody's outed for cheating on their wife?
And it's a nice interlude in the concert where they go around to a bunch of people. I mean, he has an interaction with the fans. It's awesome. I thought it was really cool. And then that video is still hysterical.
They're on the Music of the Spheres World Tour, and some people are saying, oh, they shouldn't do that. And Chris Martin, I guess in the latest stop, was joking about the whole kiss cam debacle up in Boston, and they did nothing wrong.
No.
Coldplay and Chris Martin did absolutely nothing wrong, and nobody should open up their trap hole and suggest for 2 seconds that they should stop using the kiss cam. But, I mean, the irony of the CEO having a fling with the HR director.
All right.
That's rich.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
The odds of being on the kiss cam are very, very small.
Exactly.
So feel free to take your girlfriends behind your wives' backs to the concert.
When we went to a Lightning game recently,
yes,
I was wondering, hey, are Michelle and I going to make it onto the kiss cam?
Ooh.
No, because I'm
gonna get sick.
Or how about at the Lightning games? How about the jackwagon stuffing food in their face like they haven't eaten in 12 months, Cam. Have you seen that?
I think that's hysterical.
Oh, it is. That's hysterical, too.
I think
where they find someone that's just like devouring and like shoving food in their face hole, and then they put them up on the big Jumbotron.
I mean, you got to think, when there's an intermission in any of these games.
That's the food face cam.
Crowd cams are the best. I love it. I watch them every time.
Anyway, in no shape or form should anyone criticize Coldplay. Hey, Chris Martin, I understand you can be kind of a prick, but listen, I fully support you.
Yeah, even if you are a jerk sometimes.
In the Coldplay Kiss Cam.
Yeah.
At 8:20 at the MJ Morning Show here on Q105, 104.7 FM, and the 1 hour and 20 minutes plus of nonstop MJ rolls on. Listen to this and tell me, Fester, if you've known anyone that has done this. For you, I don't think it would be satisfactory. Do you know there was a recent online survey? 50% of adults are now doing this in restaurants. Do you know what the answer is? According to a brand new survey, 50% of adults are doing this in restaurants.
Not ordering drinks.
Should I go to phones on this? You know what? I shall.
Oh, I had a guess.
No, that is incorrect.
Okay, I meant to say. I mean, you just got to gloss right over my guess.
Incorrect. So, yeah, let's go to phones. Do you have any idea?
I mean, 50% of people are doing this in restaurants?
Adults.
Adults?
50% of adults are now doing this in a restaurant. Do you know what the answer is, folks? 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Any idea what it is? Fire up the phones. Andrew, screen away. 800-990-1047. What do you think 50% of adults are now doing in restaurants? How quickly can we get the answer? We will find out momentarily.
I mean, really, you're putting it out
Do
there.
I even need a screen, or should I just start grabbing calls
grabbing
cold?
them. Big deal. What are people going to say?
That's probably what I ought to do.
Gonna just yell Baba Booey on us? Come on, big deal. We don't
Baba
need
Booey!
Yeah, we don't need to screen calls. Let's start picking calls up. Give Andrew a break.
Screen schmeen.
Every
All right.
line's ringing.
All right, I'll just grab calls. All right, let me grab line 4 off the bat here. Hi, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
This is Joe.
Joe, where are you calling from, buddy?
I'm calling from McGill Air Force Base.
Fantastic. Are you a civilian contractor, or are you
Contractor.
You're a contractor. Well, listen, thank you. All right, so what is your guess? What are 50% of adults now doing in restaurants?
They're taking silverware and or ramekins home.
That's good.
I'm sure they're doing that as well. But, Joe, that is not the answer I'm looking for. But that's a good answer.
You know, for years I had a whole
Yeah.
set of Outback Steakhouse knives.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, that's a good answer, but it's incorrect. But thanks for listening. Thanks for calling. Let's grab line 5. Yeah, I don't know any names. I'm just picking these things up. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Amanda Lopez.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again? What's your name?
Amanda.
Hey, Amanda. Where are you calling from?
Tampa.
Amanda in Tampa. What do you think 50% of adults are doing right now in restaurants?
I think they're not ordering. They're not ordering non-alcoholic drinks.
Not ordering alcoholic drinks. That is incorrect, but that's a decent guess.
Yeah, we've heard that alcoholic consumption's been
Is
going down.
I had another set of stories early this week. I didn't even get to them. I have them in the pile still about, again, alcohol consumption is going down in the U.S. Amanda, thanks for the guess. Not bad, but not correct. Hi, it's MJ. Who is this?
Jabba.
Jabba?
Yeah.
Hey, Jabba. Jabba, where are you calling from?
St. Pete.
All right, Jabba, St. Pete. What are 50% of adults doing in restaurants these days?
Not tipping.
No. That is a good guess. I mean, we're getting all
It's not a good guess. I mean,
It is.
50% not leaving a tip, that's a terrible guess.
I'm saying these are pretty good guesses. Jabba, thank you, but incorrect.
Thank you for your terrible guess.
All right, line 1 has hung up on
All right.
me. Line 2, hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
This is Dino.
Dino, where are you calling from?
Sarasota.
What's your guess?
I'm thinking they're making out.
No, it's 50.
like swapping spit in the booth.
50% of adults are.
like kissing.
Yeah,
we know.
We know what making out means.
50% of adults are now making out in the restaurant.
I wish I was making out more in a restaurant.
That's a terrible guess.
Oh my God.
Other guess.
Hold on. What do you say?
I said it's gross, but I've seen people pick their nose in the restaurant.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, bye-bye.
Maybe we should go back to screening calls. Maybe this is a terrible idea.
Yeah, Andrew's just sitting back with his hands up on his head. Hi, it's MJ. Who's this?
This is Josh in Wesley Chapel.
Hi, Josh, Wesley Chapel. 50% of adults are now doing this in restaurants. What is it?
Splitting meals.
No. Nope. Not a bad guess.
That's a good guess.
That's a good guess, but not correct. Come on, give me the answer, folks. Hi, it's MJ. Who is this?
Karis.
What is it?
Karis?
Oh, Paris, like Paris, France?
Yeah.
Were you named after Paris Hilton?
No.
All right. Do you predate Paris Hilton, or are you born after?
She was named after the casino in Vegas.
There you go. All right. What are 50% of adults now doing in restaurants?
Splitting meals.
Yeah, that was the
We
last
just had
guess.
that answer,
Yeah.
Paris.
Yeah, it's a good Paris. It's a good guess, but not right. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Every line is ringing here. Give me the right answer. MJ Morning Show. Who is this?
It's Ray.
Ray, where are you calling from?
Newport Richie.
What are 50% of adults now doing in restaurants?
I think they're ordering kids' meals instead.
That is correct. Boom. Finally got it.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom is correct. 50% of adults are now ordering kids' meals, and they say that it's economical and it is filling enough. But aren't some restaurants prohibiting adults? Don't some restaurants have a rule that you have to be of a certain age
this
to order?
This menu is for 12 and under.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but what are they going to do? Not give you the food? I mean, they can't stop you from ordering off the kids' menu.
Anyway, that was
I don't think it's something that they really follow.
Yeah.
Strictly.
Have you ever ordered off the kids' menu at a restaurant?
I plead the fifth.
Wow, so you're one of the 50%?
I am.
Wow. All right. Hey, thanks for calling. Good guess. You were correct.
All right. Have a good day, guys.
You too.
So, MJ, I've told you before. I think I have.
Hey, Andrew, can you answer? Every line is ringing. Hang on, let me just pick one up and see if they...
Yeah.
Hi, it's MJ. Who's this? They hung up.
Right,
Hi, it's MJ. Who's this?
Hello?
Hey, what's your name?
Heidi.
Hey, Heidi, what's your guess?
It was definitely with the kids' meals, and if you order...
All right, so you hold on. You heard the last caller, right?
You're ordering.
Oh, hold on. You did hear the last caller with the right answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
To go, they don't know how many of your kids that you actually have.
Oh, yeah. So what you're saying is if you order to go, they don't know. But these are people in the restaurants are trying to order.
In the restaurant?
Inside, yeah. Well, they know that you're an adult
I know
ordering.
Olive Garden will allow adults to order off of the kids' menu, and so will Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, a lot of restaurants don't stand in the way of it.
Yeah.
All right. Hey,
Thank you for the good question. Have a great day, everybody.
thank you for calling and thank you for listening.
Thank you for the
Bye-bye.
validation.
And thank you for breathing.
Oh, MJ.
Well,
How thoughtful. Thank you for the good question.
It is.
Makes us feel so special. Thank you.
Listen, thank us however you want for the great content every morning during the MJ Morning Show here on Q105.
You know, I ordered a kid's meal like a month ago.
It's not even an appetizer for you.
We were at Culver's.
Yeah, okay.
Culver's has a kid's meal
Right.
where you get, a burger and fries and a drink, and it's, like $5 or $6. And I got 2 for the kids. I'm like,
Right.
I'll get one for myself. And I had it, and it was fine. I told you before, there's a steakhouse that we like. We don't go there terribly often.
Which one?
Longhorn.
Right.
And, but she's right. The to-go order, I'll put in a to-go order for my wife says, I have a hankering for steak tonight. They have a kid's steak. It's like $10.
Oh, and you don't even tell your wife it's the kids menu?
Well, she didn't know. I had to tell her after the fact.
Oh, you shouldn't have even told her.
I told her all braggadociously because, like, the adult meal of the same cut is like $19 or $18, and the difference is one side. The adult gets 2 sides and the same cut.
Oh, it's the same cut of meat?
That's in the kids' meal.
Oh, wow.
So
it's like, what, an 8-ounce something or other?
Something
or?
like maybe a 6-ounce fillet or something, just
Yeah,
a
all right.
piece of meat. But you can get it for like $10 and change as opposed to $16 and change, and you order it to go and it's ready and they give you a loaf of bread with it and all that good stuff.
Well, look at that.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of folks, look, the phones are still ringing. Andrew, can you just clear these calls? Thank you very much. All right, I think I'm going to try to call Michelle and Chloe.
You've given them plenty of time.
I have. They said, do not call before 8:15. I've given them a 15-minute buffer. I want to call Chloe because today is her birthday. Chloe's 24.
So they're in a hotel in
Connecticut.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me. All right, so the deal is they've got to sign a lease for an apartment too.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so Michelle, it is 8:30. You said do not call before 8:15. I did not.
Yeah. Thank you. Good job following directions.
Oh, that's Chloe getting in on the action.
What kind of crap answer is that? Wow.
All right. So, are you on speakerphone, Michelle?
I did. I put you on speakerphone.
All right. First of all, Chloe, happy 24th birthday.
Thanks. I made it.
I made it? What? The race isn't over.
So,
right.
Are you guys drunk?
No.
Did you guys get liquored up last night?
No. I plead the fifth, like the last caller.
Hold on. Did you guys stop and get a bottle?
We did, but we didn't drink it all. We just had like a glass or two. Small glasses.
All right.
There's like half the bottles left.
So
if you drink enough, it carries over into the next day.
Chloe, Chloe, first of all, happy birthday,
Yes,
kid.
happy birthday.
We're all very happy for you.
So, Chloe, today is your first day of law school, right?
No, it's orientation. It's orientation.
Yeah, but
today.
that's what I'm saying. So later this afternoon, you have your orientation. As far as I'm concerned, that's your first day of law school.
No.
If you, what do you mean no?
No.
When does class start? When does your ass have to be in this Monday? So Monday's the class.
But
so
she's got events every day this week. So Wednesday today, Thursday, Friday, she's got something every day, and then actual class starts on Monday, right?
Yes.
All right. And then are you guys going to sign a lease on an apartment or what?
I don't know. We need somebody to co-sign. We're taking volunteers. Oh, yes. We should have callers. Volunteers.
Oh, yeah. Any of our listeners want to co-sign for Chloe's lease on an apartment up in Connecticut for law school?
Yeah, that's what they need.
We tried to contact you last night. Conveniently, you weren't answering your phone or text or anything.
Wait a sec. You tried to call me last night for what? I fell asleep.
Okay, whatever.
Hold on. Why were you trying to call me?
So we could send you the email link so you could co-sign for her. Dad, I need a guarantor. Will you be my guarantor?
Hey, Chloe, can't you use that expensive purse that you bought yesterday as collateral?
Oopsies. Fester, why are you getting me in trouble?
Well, because MJ, you didn't answer any questions.
Hold on. Why? I said they stopped in New York to get a laptop, and Chloe got a purse. Why do you have to bring it up?
Because you didn't answer.
Why do you have to bring it up with them on the phone?
No, you didn't bring it. You didn't answer anything. I asked you how much was the price. First of all, you said Goyard, which, okay, I had to look up what that was. All the bags look like they're horse feeders. First of all, second of all,
hold on. Yes, Chloe.
You're in trouble.
Well, hold on.
Chloe. Why am I in trouble?
That was pride. Goodbye.
Whoa. First thing I said was, it's Chloe's birthday. It's a big time. She deserves a lovely present. I'm happy you got it. And then MJ's like, it was expensive. And I said, how much was it? And then suddenly he's like, nothing.
I said, guys, I said that they stopped in Manhattan. They had to pick up Chloe's MacBook for school, and then I think they went shopping at the store called Goyard. And then Fester's like, well, how much?
How much is the bag? I mean, we're going this far.
I'm not. Why are you getting me in trouble?
Chloe, what color is the bag? What color?
You can look them up online.
What color is the bag?
It's green.
Okay, it sounds lovely. Is it like a hunter green or a Kelly green or what?
What do you do?
Oh my God!
I'm asking.
Fester's like into fashion.
I am. I know 2 colors of green.
It's the fashion segment by
All right.
Fester.
I know 3 colors of green. I know hunter green, Kelly green, and puke green. So which one is it?
Not diarrhea green.
Not that neon green, diarrhea green. Yeah, I guess there are a couple more.
They're loosening up now.
All right, so
maybe I'm not in trouble.
So you get a green
You're
bag.
in trouble.
I'll tell you.
It's
And
great.
Chloe, I read this in Cosmo. Green is a very fashionable color right now.
Green is like my favorite color. I didn't wear green my entire life, and then suddenly 2 years ago I bought a sweater in green, and I ended up loving it. Got so many compliments, and everything I own is green now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of green, how much money was all this?
Oh, you stop it with the stop it.
Was it
Stop with the purse.
So I asked your dad, I go, was it a $5,000 bag? And he's like, no, it wasn't an Hermes. So then I was like, is it a $1,000 bag? And he's like,
you know what?
I'm not saying nothing.
He's lucky that it wasn't at a mess because they were across the street.
Oh, great. Yeah.
We had to walk past them to get to the very inexpensive Goyard store.
So I can only assume, because nobody's giving me any validation or confirmation, that Chloe's probably carrying a $3,500 bag that's green and looks like she could feed a horse out of it.
No.
All right,
It's a
Michelle.
smaller one.
Hey, Chloe, put it up on the gram tonight, okay?
All right, Chloe, happy birthday. My little princess. My little Veruca Salt is 24 years old today.
I want it now, Daddy.
I want a Goyard bag.
I want it now.
I want it now. Mommy, the Goyard bag is not expensive. Enough. I want the Hermes. I want the Birkin bag. And I want it now.
No. Thank you so much for this inaccurate characterization of me. You know what? I owed her a couple of post-birthday gifts from like last year and this year. And also, I had promised her a reward for doing phenomenally on her LSAT. And it didn't materialize because we had the hurricanes.
Oh,
Remember,
that's
we
right.
were supposed to come to New York last year.
That's right. Yeah,
and we had to cancel our trip at the last minute. And so it's kind of been a long time coming. We never got there. We never got to New York. And so finally I was like, we've accumulated, right, a couple of gifts. What do you want to do? You want to, go shopping? Or do you want to?
Let me ask you a question. Was this like part of the scheme to have her laptop delivered to the Apple store in New York?
Yes.
Oh,
See?
God. Oh, jeez.
Look at that. MJ's
All
just
right.
figuring it all out
All
after
right.
the crime.
Let me know what I got to sign.
Are you the sleuth?
Call
you a Hardee's boy.
I'm a sleuth. All right, let me know what. And listen, the freaking rent for an apartment, it's not cheap. All right, so
you know what? We found a less expensive place that's actually very lovely. I think it's going to work out perfectly for her. So
yeah,
what, the
we're gonna go look at
YMCA?
it this morning. Yeah, it's a hostel.
All right, it's a hostel. All right, so all right, let me know what I got to co-sign. And all right, Chloe,
Well, we needed to talk to you last night, but it's amazing. I'm the one person who can call you and never get you to pick up the phone, but everybody else.
He's always available.
that is not true. All right, Chloe, I'll talk to you later. Chloe, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
All right, enjoy that expensive freaking purse. All right, goodbye.
Bye.
God, I mean, then rent, man, condo, to get a 1-bedroom up there, it's not cheap.
It's not cheap. It's not cheap. It's not cheap here in Tampa.
No.
Rent prices are through the roof everywhere.
Tampa's among the worst cities in the country for rent.
Be glad she didn't go to UT. You'd be like, oh, the rent.
No, she'd stay at freaking home.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about?
She should have gone to UT. Ah, damn it.
No, UT doesn't have a law school.
You could have opened it.
She did get into Stetson, though.
You're one donation
So
away.
she could have gone to Stetson. That's where Michelle graduated.
Doesn't USF have a partnership with Stetson, I think? Because USF doesn't have
Well, here's the deal. Up at the law school, there's no student housing.
Oh.
So, up where she's going to law school in Connecticut, there's no student housing, so she's, on her own. Oh, you know what I forgot to ask them?
What?
I'm not going to call them back. But, man, the shoplifting is so out of hand. Do you know the cosmetics brand Ulta?
Isn't it a store?
Ulta's also a store, I believe, as well. Yeah.
I don't know. I know of the store. I don't know of the brand. I don't
yeah, isn't like Sephora and is it Ulta? Ulta's
Ulta Beauty. I thought Ulta was a store that carried a bunch of brands.
Yeah, I think I went into an Ulta store with Michelle once in Virginia Beach when we were up there. I think maybe even last year.
Maybe they have their own line. I don't know. But okay, Ulta makeup. I'm sure.
Well, listen to this. The shoplifting is so bad that there's I guess a collaboration or there's a partnership between Target and Ulta, and the shoplifting is so out of hand. It's so whacked that this whole relationship might be in trouble.
Do they sell Ulta at Target?
Well, that's the deal. So Target and Ulta have some kind of a partnership, and there's an example of one store where $10,000 a month worth of product is walking out, getting pilfered, getting shoplifted. So here's the story from New York Post. The shop-in-shop partnership. So I guess it's the Ulta shop in Target, the shop-in-shop, between Target and Ulta Beauty, allegedly doomed by rampant theft of the cosmetics company's pricey products, including at least $10,000 a month in one store. The retail giants last week announced that they've mutually agreed to terminate their union, where Ulta's popular makeup items were sold at 610 Target locations around the country. Execs from both companies lauded the synergy they enjoyed after joining forces in 2021, but many claiming to be current and former Target workers flooded Reddit to allege that shoplifting was the real culprit behind the partnership's demise. The amount of theft is effing insane. That's a quote. I would be wrong, or I could be wrong, but at least $10,000 a month in theft. One purported Target worker in the unnamed store posted on Reddit earlier this year. The complaint echoed those made by others in the R Target and R Ulta threads on Reddit that blame brazen bandits for snatching Ulta's high-end cosmetics at understaffed Target stores. Organized retail theft surged after the pandemic, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the claim now is massive shoplifting has kiboshed 86 that relationship.
Aren't some Target stores like notoriously lenient on shoplifters? Like they don't confront you, they don't stop you?
A lot of stores don't do that. A lot of stores, the policy is, there have been workers. You've had like loss prevention, or you've had employees at some of these retail stores where they're trying to protect their employers' merchandise. And if they try to stop a shoplifter, like tackle them in the parking lot or grab them, a lot of times we hear the stories about the employee getting fired.
Yeah.
The employee ought to get a freaking employee of the month parking spot right up front.
Nope. They get the pink slip.
I think that's bogus. I think that's BS. Oh, you want to hear what else is bogus?
What?
Justin Bieber.
What happened to him?
No. An impersonator fooled a club in Vegas.
No.
And they put him on stage. He performed a set. Listen to this. Ran up a $10,000 tab.
And then walks out.
And then it was not Justin Bieber. It was a total fraud that had like a similar look.
Oh, man. Good for him. I mean, if he could fool everybody, he fooled the whole crowd.
This is nuts. Justin Bieber impersonator dupes Las Vegas nightclub, sings on stage. This is from USA Today. Justin Bieber joined a popular DJ on stage and performed at a Las Vegas nightclub, except it wasn't Justin Bieber. Griffin, a San Francisco-born DJ and music producer, was performing at the XS nightclub inside the Wynn Las Vegas Hotel. This is on August 16th, when he was told that Bieber was in the venue and wanted to perform. His team said that he wanted to perform Sorry. Little did I know that I was about to be sorry, is what he said. So Bieber on stage with Griffin, except it wasn't Bieber. It was a guy that kind of looked like Justin Bieber.
And nobody could tell?
Oh, my God. Some people were saying after the fact, oh, yeah. Suddenly the detectives come out after the face recognition experts come out after the fact. I knew that wasn't Bieber. Yeah, whatever. So it was not the Grammy Award-winning singer. It was an impersonator. The DJ's video added that the lookalike performed on stage for several minutes, sounded like Justin Bieber, looked like they're calling it Biebergate 2025.
I mean, Bieber's new look with him kind of looking really disheveled isn't a hard one to mimic.
Wow. And then apparently ran up, so that's USA Today. Then you have the New York Post, their page 6, says that he ran up a $10,000 bar tab as he tricked the Las Vegas staff into believing that he was the Canadian pop star.
Oh, that's great.
Wow. 5-star win Las Vegas. Big old dupe job. That's funny.
Is there any audio of him singing the song? I mean, I'd love to see him perform.
See if we can find it. I didn't look that far.
I don't care either.
All right. Anyway, there you have it. What else? Oh, you know the prank Ding Dong Dead?
No. Well, okay, hold on. I can imagine how it goes.
Well,
all right, hold on.
I've just added an extension.
So Ding Dong Ditch.
Yes.
But I could see how it could turn to the other one.
Ding Dong Ditch could be Ding Dong Dead. You got to be careful. Now, actually, it was Ding Dong Ditch, but listen, this has happened many times here in the Tampa Bay area. You know, you have Ding Dong Ditch, then you have like the door kick-in challenge. Remember, we've had local sheriffs, including Grady Judd. You know, didn't he do a video about, hey, you don't want to kick in people's doors in Polk County because every single person has a gun behind that door.
I could see a big difference between Ding Dong Ditch and Kick in the Door challenge.
Right. Well, to a certain, yes. Ding Dong Ditch is different than teens, shooting stupid videos for TikTok, for Tick Schmuck, kicking in someone's door, in Polk County or, wherever. But this was, latest is out of Frisco, Texas. Frisco family nearly lost their kid. It's a Ding Dong Ditch prank. Police have arrested a man for shooting at them. So 3 teenagers could have been shot and killed in Texas. And authorities are also warning others, listen, don't do the TikTok challenges. I guess this was for TikTok. So here's what we know. Shooting happened just before 11 p.m. It was outside a home in Frisco, Texas.
So now this guy's whole life is being put together because he shot at these kids.
Yeah, the homeowner reported that someone tried to kick in his door. So he's saying a kick in. So again, there's a difference between Ding Dong Ditch and the kick in the door challenge.
Dude.
Ding Dong Ditch is the old crap.
Ding dong and you run away.
They were doing this when I was a kid, man.
Yeah.
You push it and then you run away and then they open the door, no one's there. Ha, 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 ha. Hysterical.
Fairly harmless.
And then the whole door kick-in challenge is you go to someone's front door and you kick the freaking door in like you're the Bionic Man or you're like the SWAT team, executing a warrant for a drug raid. And you kick in the freaking door.
See, here's the problem.
That's the difference.
This guy was firing at the car as it was peeling out and taking away.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Pulling away.
Yeah, so it might have been a ding-dong door kick-in deal.
Ding-dong ditch door kick-in? That's an awfully long handle for a TikTok.
You got this guy that then fired multiple shots at the suspect's vehicle as it was driving away. Yeah, the same night, officers responded to a second call about a vehicle being shot at. Car had 3 bullet holes in it. Can you imagine? A couple of teenagers, you borrow mom or dad's car, you're out doing ding-dong ditch or ding-dong door kick-in, and then you bring the car back, and you've got...
You got mom's Camry.
You got one.
You just have a bunch of holes in the side.
No, you got mom's Altima. Dead-ass! Dead-ass Altima, man. Dead-ass!
Their asses were almost dead.
1, 2, 3. Dead-ass!
That's a tough call, man.
Finna kick a door in.
Boy.
I'm finna gonna kick a door in.
Put me on this guy's jury, and
man,
he's getting off.
Yeah. So the teens admitted to what happened. They said that they picked a random house for Ding Dong Ditch.
Picked the wrong house.
Yeah, but then the homeowner says they tried to kick the door in. And again, big difference between the two. Anyway, Parents, talk to your kids.
Where's the video? If this was for TikTok, then they obviously videotaped it.
I want to see the bullet holes in the Ultima.
And
dead ass.
And this homeowner has really no idea what the deal is. He could have thought it was the kick-in challenge, even if it was just the DDD.
I'm not going to mention any names, but I have a law enforcement buddy of mine who pulled over a car. And it was an Ultima.
Right.
Car was like speeding and weaving, a totally legit probable cause, traffic stop. And unnamed officer friendly sent me a picture of him behind a Nissan Altima. And he sent me a text with a picture of the car. Dead ass.
Dead ass is right.
That's pretty funny. Hey, how about Elon Musk's baby mama for how many kids? How many?
Is it 2? Does she have 2?
Yeah.
Or is it 1?
Well, here's the deal. Ashley St. Clair.
Is she the new one?
She's the mother of Elon Musk's 1-year-old son. That's the name of the kid. Actually, I'm sorry. This kid is Romulus.
Romulus.
Doesn't Elon have some kids' names that you can't even pronounce them? Like they're R2-D2 noises?
It sounds like the name is actually that Geiger counter you had earlier the radiation or probable radioactive shrimp.
Yeah.
That's Elon's kid's name.
So Elon has a kid named... Yeah, that's what Elon's kid's name. So Ashley St. Clair is the mother of, I think, the latest, or I guess that we know of, because doesn't Elon have 13 kids now?
He has a lot.
All right. So Ashley St. Clair is the mother of the 1-year-old, and she launched a new podcast on Monday.
Oh.
And the first thing she said that she was broke, and she was in the process of getting evicted.
All that on episode 1?
But wait a sec. What about the millions of dollars that she got from Elon Musk for birthing and having Elon's kid?
I don't know what all the financial, how much did she get?
All right, here's what she said. Quote, well, after a year of unplanned career suicide, many questionable life choices, and a gap in my LinkedIn profile that cannot legally be explained, I've decided to start a podcast. That's what St. Clair said in the first episode of her podcast, Bad Advice. Hey, Andrew, can you bring this up? Can you see if you can find the intro?
So Elon has 14 kids.
Oh my God.
And there's 4 women who are the partners in the birth.
All right, so obviously there are multiple women that have multiple kids, but what is the deal? 4 women, you have 14 kids? Do you see these? What is the reason for? Were they accidents? Were they unplanned? Is Elon trying to start his own Mars colony? I mean, what is he trying to do? And I don't think he's in the lives of any of these kids, is he?
I don't know his visitation schedule.
And isn't there one older teenager or 20s daughter that has shunned him and speaks out against him?
I believe so.
Yeah. What a mess. So now this Ashley St. Clair said, how is she broke? If she got a ton of money, what did she blow the money on? I don't get it. According to St. Clair, Musk initially offered her $15 million and an additional $100,000 per month in child support in exchange for staying quiet about their child.
Okay.
What?
And he has 13 other ones. What's the big deal at this point, Elon?
Right. In March, after St. Clair sold a $100,000 Tesla, which was gifted to her by Musk, the billionaire claimed that he had given St. Clair $2.5 million and currently sending her $500,000 a month. And she's saying she's broke and she's about to get evicted?
Getting $500,000 a month and she's on the balls of her ass.
Oh, my, that's ridiculous.
On the surface, it doesn't make sense.
Get out of here. All right. Hey, guess what is coming out for dogs?
What?
There is something that is huge with people right now. Got a couple of clues. I've dropped some crumbs there, little Easter eggs. All right, there is a product that is huge with people, with humans, and now apparently it's coming out for dogs. You got to hear what this is. Coming up next. Oh, guess which news anchor got ticketed? Oh, pulled over. There's video on it. Oh, we got a lot of stuff.
National news anchor?
No, national.
Okay, it's not like original Roundtree got pulled over.
But also, you got the big Channel 8 and Channel 10 news locally. All right, hold on to that thought. You know about the big Channel 10, Channel 8 news?
No.
Oh, big local news shakeup. Big issues in town. All right, hold on. We'll get to that next on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. Hey, our friends at Banco want you to know that they are here for anything garage door related for you. You can bank on Banco, bank on the best. So what is it about Banco? Well, I'll tell you right now what it is about Banco. You get the best crews in town. You get an amazing service technician if you've got a repair issue. You're going to get great pricing. You're going to get an honest company that's been around for over 40 years in the Tampa Bay area, Banco Doors. Anything garage door related to my house, I use Banco. Bank on the best, you bank on Banco. Let's say you want one of those LiftMaster state-of-the-art garage door openers like I have. Full application on your phone. You get video feeds. You get to see who's coming and going. You can replay video. If you think you left your garage door open, you look at your app. If you did, you close the button on your app, and you could be on your way to vacation. It's like, honey, you closed the garage door? Oh, I think I left it open. Let me check. Boom. Let's say you want a new garage door. Get a Clopay. You want to juice up the curb appeal on your house. Maybe the spring is broken. Maybe you just need a repair. It's Banco. Anything garage door related, folks, bank on Banco. Mention me, MJ, and get a 10% discount. BancoDoors.com, and tell them that MJ sent you. International Diamond Center, IDC, has the Summer of Romance going on right now during August, but it is going to disappear in about 11 days. So August 31st is absolutely the end of the Summer of Romance. Make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and then pack your bags because you're going on a free trip. This is amazing. Spend $3,500 and IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa gift card for spending. You spend $5,000 on jewelry at IDC. They'll give you a 3 or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000 and you'll get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale tropical all-inclusive resort, and you can choose from 4 different countries. Is that amazing? Hey, on the $3,500 deal for the 3-day, 2-night getaway, you can choose from a dozen different romantic cities. IDC, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, Sarasota. Tell them that MJ sent you. Traffic's on 857. MJ Morning Show back in minutes. Don't... 9:01, final hour of the MJ Morning Show here on a Wednesday. And I guess it's going to happen within a year or so. Guess which major life-changing product is going to be coming out for dogs? Fester, any ideas? Come on. Hang on.
I'm on the wrong microphone.
Dude, you're on Michelle's mic now because your mic's cutting in and out.
All right. So, major life-changing
product for humans. This category is all the rage.
Is it like colored contact lenses? No. I mean, it's all the rage, right?
Yeah, in 1990.
I don't know. I mean, dog technology takes a while.
Yeah. Colored contact lenses for your dog.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That is the dumbest answer I've ever heard in my life.
Would you be surprised?
Yes, because that's a dumb product.
It is a dumb product, but I thought that's what kind of thing you're
I want to
for.
put those crazed Halloween contact lenses.
'Tis the season.
In my dog's eyes for Halloween, so trick-or-treaters think my dog is rabid.
Yes.
No, it's not that.
What is it? Is it like a girdle?
What life-changing... All right, pharmaceutical.
An Ozempic?
Duh,
okay,
yes.
I don't know this. I mean,
yes.
You gave out no hints other than life-changing. It could be anything.
Ozempic for dogs could be out within a couple of years. So if you've got a fat, overweight dog, these whole GLP-1, these inhibitors, whatever they call. So you've got Ozempic, you've got Wegovy, you've got Mounjaro. So these types of GLP-1s, apparently, studies suggest around 60% of dogs and cats nationwide are overweight. And now I guess biotech firm Okava expects to roll out its animal-friendly version of Ozempic. These miracle drugs for many people.
Yeah, how much is it going to be, though? I mean, this stuff's pretty expensive, isn't it?
Well, I guess they're developing essentially Ozempic for dogs. Give your dog a shot once a month or whatever, and maybe you'll slim your dog down. I've got a great name for it. We all know Ozempic. We all know what the human drug is for dogs. You name it. Shih Tzu. Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu.
And then you have like a little Shih Tzu, like a little animated character talking.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Shih Tzu. Shih Tzu.
That's brilliant.
Dude, that's it.
Side effects of Shih Tzu is irritable bowel syndrome.
They can't name it anything but Shih Tzu.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's Ozempic for dogs. It's Shih Tzu. It does not get any better than that. All right, so if you got a fat dog, they're saying within a couple of years, could be on the market. Local news. Big story. This came out yesterday. The owner, the parent company of Channel 8 on your side. News Channel 8, WFLA.
Who owns Channel 8?
Nexstar.
That's right.
Nexstar. You know what the nickname is for that company for people in the industry?
What?
They call it Death Star.
Ooh. It's not untrue.
That's one of the nicknames for Nexstar. People call it Death Star. Luke, I am your father. All right, so here's the deal. Channel 8 is Nexstar. And Nexstar, which is a big company, they own a little over 200 television stations around the country.
All right, they're a pretty big player.
They are buying a company called Tegna, Tegna. Tegna locally owns Channel 10. Tegna owned, it used to be Gannett.
Yeah, I remember Gannett.
Yeah. So then Tegna, I think Tegna was a spinoff of Gannett or whatever. So Tegna is selling all of the TV stations to Nexstar for a deal valued at $6.2 billion. But here's the deal. You're going to have 2 stations in Tampa Bay owned by one company. Will the FCC allow that? Will there be ownership waivers?
Dude, there's been so much deregulation in the last
that's the
20,
point. But
30 years.
Still, there would have to be a waiver that would allow Nexstar to operate NBC Channel 8, WFLA here in Tampa, as well as Tampa Bay's 10 CBS. But you know what this ultimately means? Let's say that Nexstar gets to keep Channel 8 and Channel 10 and run both. You know there's going to be a total newsroom consolidation.
They're going to combine the resources.
Yeah, you know that jobs will be cut. You know, they'd be running, both stations out of one newsroom. They would absolutely cut costs.
2 sets, different, sharing footage and camera people.
Dude, you'd probably say goodbye to the building, the Channel 10 building on Gandy, right over the bridge. Yeah, on the Pinella side here.
Where you jam everybody in that little building.
It's right down the street from us. No, they would clearly they would run things out of one building, but I don't know if
would they paint half the helicopter Channel 8 and the other half Channel 10, and whichever way it's going, that's the one you see. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, whether it's coming or going.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was headed east because it said Channel 10 on the side.
So will they get a waiver that Nexstar can run Channel 8, which they now own, and Channel 10?
How long would that take?
Or will they have to spin off Channel 10? See, because Nexstar gets in a whole bunch of markets now that they weren't in with the Tegna purchase, and I don't know how many markets there's overlap, but here in Tampa there is. So we'll have to see whether they're granted some kind of a waiver. Listen, the bottom line is that, just like radio, TV stations are running lean and clean and thin. They've, reduced staff. They've, fired or haven't renewed contracts of, a lot of, high-paid individuals. This is like nationwide. And, with Nexstar and a lot of these big TV companies these days, you know how I complain about some of the news anchors and some of the reporters, how green they are and, they don't belong in this market?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, folks, television news on every single channel in this market, every channel, TV news was better 15 years ago. I mean, and a lot of it has to do with
it was better at any point in the future than it is now.
It's like local news now, just the whole presentation, the quality of the reporters. I've talked about this on multiple occasions on this show, how bad some of the local reporters are. Why? Because they're hiring 23-year-olds for $35,000 a year. I mean, reporters were making, 50, 80, they were making great money. 20 years ago, they were making more money than they're hiring folks now. So what happens when you're not paying a lot of money? You're getting a lot of, green right out of college, not even making stops in small markets like Wichita Falls and, Oklahoma City and then maybe Columbus, Ohio. Oh, got a big break in Tampa. No, they're like getting out of school and going right to we have reporters that I see on all the local channels. I'm like, oh, my God. How the hell are they on the air in market number 12 with a population of over 3 million people? And again, it's cheap. And TV news locally was a schnit ton better 10, 15, 20 years ago.
So to answer your question,
Jess.
Nexstar.
Jess.
And Jenga.
Jess.
Overlap in 35 markets.
Oh, wow.
In 35 Tenga markets.
Wow, that's a lot. And then, it has to get some kind of an approval.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that happens.
They now own 4 TV stations in Austin, Texas.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a monopoly. That might be trouble. They might have to divest
they might.
In that market. But listen, I care about Tampa. And is the same company you'd be able to run Channel 8 and Channel 10? I guess we'll have to wait and see. What happens. But that's big news. Hey, speaking of other TV news, there's video of Brett Baer from Fox News Channel getting pulled over in his fancy schmancy Mercedes G-Wagon.
Yeah.
In D.C. The whole D.C. crackdown?
Getting stopped by the cops?
Federalized. You got troops on the street in D.C. You got, the police department's been federalized.
Is Brett Baer the one that they're looking for?
Brett Baer, it's been determined that he's an illegal, snuck into the country, climbed over the border fence, about 10 years ago.
He does look like he's Central American.
No,
doesn't
I'm kidding. He's not an illegal. All right, here's the deal, though. Brett Baer was pulled over and given a ticket for distracted driving. I guess he was on his cell phone.
Can't do that.
I mean, hold on. Brett Baer, you're in a fancy schmancy Mercedes and you don't have hands-free set up? Listen to this. Brett Baer popped with the Law and Order crackdown in Washington, D.C.
Did he flip out or anything? Do you know who I am?
Guess what? This is a Fox News alert. Brett Baer pulled over for being on his phone in his fancy schmancy AMG G63 G-Wagon. Thing's about $300,000, $250,000, whatever that thing costs. He picked up his phone while driving in Georgetown area of D.C. on Saturday. I picked up my ringing phone as I drove past an officer while driving my wife's car in Georgetown. Why the hell is his phone not connected to hands-free? Well, listen, both of our phones, well, we only have one car.
Yeah.
So Michelle and I share a car.
But if I hop in my wife's car, my phone doesn't connect.
Yeah, things are tight these days.
Yeah.
So listen, when we got back from New York, we said, hey, we can get by with one car. I've got one lease payment. I've got one car insurance payment. Well, that changed when Chloe got her car.
But if it's not your primary vehicle, MJ, your phone doesn't connect to it, so you have to pick it up when it rings.
Why not? Why not? Even when we had separate cars, when Michelle had her own car, both of us had hands-free set up on our cars. Why doesn't Brett Baer from Fox News and he's driving his wife's G-Wagon?
Let him pay the ticket.
So Brett Baer's wife is like a spoiled South Tampa mommy with her $225,000 G-Wagon.
I don't know. Does she have a purse full of Adderalls?
Yeah.
Then she would.
Most of those South Tampa mommies need that vehicle like they need a freaking, leg removed. Anyway, so where was I?
It's a business write-off. Those 6,000-pound cars.
It is. Listen.
You want to know? I mean, listen.
Yeah, some of those.
You put together a few bucks, first thing you do is buy a car that's over 6,000 pounds.
Some of those.
Buy one every year.
So Brett Baer claims he picked up his ringing phone as he was driving by an officer and got stopped, and somebody caught it. Somebody it's amazing. Somebody recognized it was Brett Baer and rolled video, and it went viral all over social media.
He addressed it. He says, I picked up my ringing phone in the wife's car. He did not know that there was any paparazzi around, but he did everything, and it was a quick exchange.
He pointed to have me pull over. I did.
Yeah.
He was very professional. I had to dig for the registration card, got a ticket and left. I didn't know there was paparazzi. That's what Brett Baer said on social media. He even used an eye roll emoji. Yeah, video captured by Molan Babington Group, a real estate firm in D.C., showed the moment Baer was pulled over in a white Mercedes G-Class G-Wagon. Wait a second. Paparazzi is the Molan Babington Group, a real estate firm?
I think
How the hell are they paparazzi?
Anybody who videotapes something gets labeled under the broad assumption of paparazzi. I mean, here he is. He's wearing a short sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
He's not coming from work. Looks like he's or maybe he hasn't gone yet. But look, he looks at his documents. He has his documents. Gives it to the cop. Metropolitan Police, very professional. Gives him his ticket, and he's on his way.
In D.C., as in many municipalities and states, it's illegal to use a cell phone or text or call while driving unless the device is set up on hands-free. Listen, here in Florida, it was illegal to text while driving. Now, as of July 1st, it's illegal to even hold your phone while driving. Right? What is it?
Is that true?
Yeah, bring up the new cell phone law in Florida. I want to just read it exactly as it's read. New cell phone law in Florida. Florida,
that's old. Here's one from
August 6th. I roll that. Yeah, let me see that. All right,
that's middle schools.
Oh, that's the cell phone in schools law. New Florida.
This is from last year, April of this year. Florida bill would ban.
Did it?
I don't know.
Yeah. So was this the final bill?
I don't know. It's not coming up in news search.
Yes. Let me. You're such a bad.
I am.
All right, just stop. I got it.
There you go.
Hang on. It's all schools.
Yeah.
Well, because also new laws went into effect about no cell phones in elementary and middle schools.
But you can still talk on your car. I see people all the time with their phones jammed to the side of their head.
New Florida cell phone law. Do a space and do car. Hit a space and type in car.
C-A-R.
Yeah. Apparently it's House Bill 501. Here we go. All right. So Senate committee approves House bill. Yeah, but that's the Senate committee. Anyway, hey, folks, it's a live show. We're doing this on the fly.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, when can you text us? If you hold your phone.
Is it a law or not? Can we call our state rep or something? That'd be faster than what we're doing.
No, I realize that. Here are all the new laws that take effect in Florida. That was from a month ago. This should be on here.
I can probably call Ron DeSantis and get him on the phone faster than we're finding this.
What are you saying? It's HB what? 5? Yeah,
501?
Yeah, I think I have it right here. Oh, no, it skips it. What the hell? Why is it skipping it? Hold on. It died in subcommittee.
Oh, well.
Hey, maybe, that's why I'm looking this up. I want to see if it ever went into effect. Can I get a ruling on this, please?
It looks like it died in subcommittee.
Listen, I know you can't text and drive, but I thought it went into effect. I thought that you couldn't drive and hold your phone and talk. Maybe it died in. That's why I'm trying to find this out. What the hell? Still can't find that. All right. 9:17 at the MJ Morning Show. This is not nice. Some people are just not nice. A man in Marion County, so just up the road from us, a guy in Marion County repeatedly turned on his sprinklers to soak special needs kids at a bus stop.
Okay.
What the hell?
All right.
What kind of piece of crap dirtbag are you? So deputies up in Marion County say that a man is accused of intentionally spraying kids with special needs with water as they got on and off their school bus.
With his sprinkler?
Yes. What kind of a piece of crap are we dealing with here? Antonio Roman, 61 years old, was arrested by deputies on Sunday on multiple charges, including stalking and battery on disabled victims. Faces 4 counts of stalking, 2 counts of battery on a disabled person, 2 counts of battery after allegedly using his sprinkler system to harass his neighbors, including 2 special needs kids.
Oh, look at this video.
What is the bus stop right in front of his house?
His house is the bus stop. So the bus stops, and then all of a sudden, the sprinklers turn on. He must have some kind of activation switch.
No, this guy's such a sicko. He's watching out the window.
That's what I'm saying. He's watching.
What do you mean activation switch?
What does he press?
He
presses an activation switch. He's watching for it.
I thought you were saying that he had an activation switch if someone stepped on his lawn or if the bus was coming by.
Is this guy really committing a crime, though?
Listen, I can turn on, I've got Hunter.
Oh, you have an activation switch?
No, I have an app. So I've got I have a Hunter irrigation system at my house, and I'm connected to the app. I can turn on my sprinklers right now. If Fester's standing in front of my house, I'll turn the sprinklers right on.
I'll put on a show.
Fester special needs.
What's the crime here?
It's a battery. I mean, it's like a harassment or battery. You've deliberately soaked somebody.
Or you're just watering your lawn.
The guy faces every time the special needs kids get on your lawn or the bus comes by to pick them up for their school, he turns the sprinklers on. Oh, yeah. My lawn is thirsty. Oh, it's watering time. Get out of here.
And then the bus leaves, and then he shuts the sprinklers off.
Yeah, exactly. Investigators said that Roman used surveillance cameras to track the arrival of the school bus, manually activated his sprinklers twice a day for over a year to spray the kids.
With an activation button.
We stop it.
I'm just saying, I was right.
I'm telling you, this guy, he was just, he knew what time the bus was arriving. He was watching out the window.
What's this guy trying to prove?
Yeah.
This is a bad person.
Deputy said the father of the victims reported to wearing swimming attire to protect his children from the water.
Right.
Detectives said that Roman admitted to being upset about the bus stop's location, which partially used his driveway for a wheelchair ramp, and acknowledged the surveillance cameras to time the sprinkler activation.
I mean, could there be is there a way to call the county and have the bus stop moved if you're that ornery about it?
That's terrible.
Leave the handicapped kids alone.
Andrew, can you find just total confirmation on the cell phone in the car? And it's just trying to find like stories on the death of the bill. And
it's not there.
Yeah, I know. Let me grab line 6. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
MJ, this Trey, South Tampa Trey.
Hey, South Tampa Trey, you're up. What's up?
Hey, let me tell you about Marion County. You do not want to be involved with Marion County. I'm going to give you a quick story.
Oh, did you have a run-in with Marion County law enforcement?
My God, I went to jail, dog. So I'm leaving. My wife's family is from Gainesville.
Right.
So we're coming. It was Memorial Day. So we're coming back to Tampa. So on the way back to Tampa, I'm driving. Now, note, I've been drinking and playing spades and hanging out with her family.
Right.
So I got licensed, but it was in my luggage. Like, we had bags packed. So I said, well, let me go in the back and get my luggage and get my wallet out of my luggage or whatever.
Right.
In the back of the truck. We had a caravan. They're like, no. So I go to jail for not having a license. Now, listen, this is where it gets good. When you go to jail in Marion County, I had on brand new Jordans. And, like, you wear your clothes when you go. You've probably never been to jail, but most jails, you got to take your.
Well, I have been to jail, but, just taking a tour of the jail. I have not been arrested or.
You know that when you go to jail, you take your regular clothes off. You put the orange clothes on.
Yeah, they give you some sandals. You put those, the inmate clothes on. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah,
they put me in a section where it was nothing but gang members and I'm in there with brand new shoes. They're telling me I can't bond out because I'm from Tampa and I got to wait till the morning and this and that. And I got on brand new shoes. These dudes in here are fighting over food. So I know I'm going to have to go through it.
And you're wearing a brand new pair of Jordans?
Yeah, but I didn't plan to go to jail.
Yeah.
That's good.
So wait a minute, you're telling me that you told the Marion County deputy sheriffs that your ID and wallet were in the back of your Dodge Caravan and they wouldn't let you go get your license?
At all. Nope.
And they arrested you for no license?
Yep. And I said, why don't you just run my name and you'll see that I have a valid driver's license.
Yeah, most law enforcement will do that. All right, so wait a minute. So Trey, did the charges get dropped?
Eventually, yeah, but I had to spend I spent 2 days in there.
What
I spent
the
2
hell?
days in jail.
Did you?
Because my bondsman is from Tampa and they posted the bond. But
did you hire a lawyer to go after?
Yeah, I got Alex Stavro. That's my lawyer.
So,
Alex Stavro. Alex came and got me actually.
All right, so what happened? Did you sue Marion County for a bad arrest?
No, I didn't sue or nothing. I just left it alone. But let me tell you something, man. When you out of a county, when you're not in your correct, my fault for not having my wallet on me, yes.
No, but still, I mean, that's unreasonable. If your wallet's in the back of the vehicle, if you're driving in the same car with your wallet, and for them not to let you.
They are nasty. They are nasty.
Wow.
Marion County police are very nasty, but that's the capital of where all the horses come from. That's the only good thing I can say about them. Yeah. That's the capital in America where all the horses come from. But yeah, man, and I had this, and these dudes are fighting in the cell I'm in. Then I had to get a bed, right? So the bed, this guy was on the bed. It's an empty bed.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm like, hey, my man, they told me I got to get this bed. And he's like, I ain't moving. I'm like, oh, God, now I got to fight. Yeah, now I got to fight.
So you had a prison fight, Trey?
No, I didn't fight. I just said, hey, you know what? I said, you got it, dog. And I put my stuff, because they give you blankets, pillows. I pushed my stuff in the corner, and I sat on it and dozed off. But guess what? I still left with my brand new shoes. Ain't nobody take nothing from me.
There you go.
I was about to say, more about the shoes.
South Tampa Trey, it's always always great to hear from you, buddy.
You know, I always got a story. I love y'all, man. God bless y'all.
You call us anytime with your stories. Thank you.
He is not a fan of Marion County.
Any law enforcement officer I know in town And I know plenty of law enforcement officers would allow someone to go to the back of their vehicle to get their wallet out of luggage to show their driver's license.
Yeah, well, you're in Marion County now, boy.
All right.
We don't play like that here in Marion County.
9:26 at the MJ Morning Show. Running a little late here, but I had to take the call from Trey. All right. Could we get the freaking cell phone? Can you find that?
The outcome is...
All right, hold on. Let's just do it after the break. All right. Quick break. We got final chunk.
It's really quick.
What is it?
It died in subcommittee. It died on June 16th, 2025.
All right. So why the hell did I think it went into law?
Because the Senate passed it, and you kind of got ahead of yourself.
I got ahead of myself.
And cell phones have been in the news because it's banned in schools.
Well, you can't text while driving. That law's been in effect for, some years now here in Florida. All right, so that's why I'm all confused. I'm skirting confused. All right, hang on. Back in a minute. Final segment of the MJ Morning Show is next. Man, we got a lot to cram in. I got a little bit everything. Oh, what does an interior designer reveal? 5 ugly things you should never have in your home. Do you have these 5 ugly things in your home? Are you guilty? Find out next. MJ Morning Show here on Q105, 104.7 FM. So you've heard about this now for quite a bit during the month of August. And you got probably a couple of weeks left here, right? What do we have? 11 days. You have 11 days left. Veterans Ford has some unbelievable offers going on right now. In fact, I was telling you, the MJ Morning Show listener, about this amazing F-150 all-electric Lightning pickup truck deal with an unbelievable lease. So if you want to lease a fully loaded all-electric XLT F-150, it's a Lightning extended range battery, just $499 a month with nothing down. No money down and $499 a month for a $71,395 truck. That is a true sign and drive. And you can get this deal right now at Veterans Ford. You walk in there, you tell them that MJ sent you. You say, hey, I'm here for the MJ deal. And you'll get one of these amazing lease deals on this F-150 Lightning. And by the way, almost all models right now have rebates of up to $10,000 and 0% financing. You've got some amazing offers right now. Veterans Ford, Line Ball, and the Veterans Expressway, and tell them that MJ sent you. Tell them you want the MJ deal. Shriner's got traffic. MJ Morning Show back in a minute. 9:34 at the MJ Morning Show, the final chunk here on a, Wednesday. Oh, I just found out that my buddy Scuba Rich shares a birthday today with Chloe. So if you didn't hear it earlier, Chloe, my firstborn, Chloe is 24 years old today. Also starts law school today. Well, classes start on Monday, but she's got like 3 days of orientation. And that starts today up in Canada. And little birdie told me that...
in Canada?
What'd I say?
You said that starts today in Canada.
In Connecticut. Did I say Canada?
You did.
What the hell's wrong with me? I think I must have had a mini stroke.
You did.
Did I say Canada?
She is in Connecticut.
What did I say?
In the United States.
Because I started to look at my texts.
Right.
Because little birdie just told me that, Chloe's going to law school in Connecticut, not Canada. So, little birdie told me that Scuba Rich, my buddy that, puts together these exotic scuba trips, around the world. I've gone to Egypt with him. I went to, Raja Ampat in Indonesia, went to the Maldives, went to the Philippines back in March. Yes, Scuba Rich, his birthday is today as well. So happy birthday, Rich. Yeah, earned his scuba certification at 13.
Oh, well, we're going to read his whole bio now?
49 years as a scuba diver.
Okay.
A PADI instructor. 3,000 plus dives. An official Nikon professional underwater photographer.
Did he die? Are we reading his obituary now and talking about his life's achievements?
Volunteer photographer at the Florida Aquarium and Clearwater Marine Aquarium and Moat Marine.
The guy really likes fish.
He does. He's retired, and I kind of admire that he gets to dive whenever he wants to. I kind of want to get there sometime soon. Just dive. Just go. Listen, I'm a huge scuba diver. Maybe I need to go to Tackle Shack and go get him a birthday gift or something.
Yeah, get him a regulator or something. Or whatever you nerds buy each other. I can't believe we're reading the guy's...
Dude, you use the proper terminology, a regulator.
Only because I hear you talk about it.
Listen, bottom line is, I have such a passion for scuba diving. To me, it is one of the greatest things on the planet. It's just a beautiful world underwater. It is so relaxing. It's one of my favorite things to do in life. And listen, I like to proselytize the fact that I love scuba diving, and if I can get some of our listeners to also go get scuba certified, you're going to love it too.
Or you can just go to SeaWorld, see everything he sees, and get churros anytime you want.
Just go. How about just go to PetSmart and go look at the fish in the tank then?
That's a good time.
We just stop and touch some gerbils while you're at it.
That's a better time.
Yeah. Anyway. Seriously, I'm passionate about scuba diving.
Yeah, so I heard.
Go get certified. Go call my friends at Tackle Shack in Pinellas Park. You call up Tackle Shack and you tell them that MJ sent you to go get scuba certified. If you've always thought about it, just go do it. And my friends at Tackle Shack will get you scuba certified. Go do it.
Fantastic.
All right.
Happy birthday, Scuba
Rich.
Scuba Rich.
Scuba Rich. All right, 9:37 at the MJ Morning Show. Oh, Andrew just said in my ear, do they have a wetsuit big enough for Fester?
I mean, yeah, you get two of them. You could probably make a tent out of that material. I'd have to have one custom made. I'm too buoyant.
All right. Hey, an interior decorator has a list of 5 ugly things that you should never put in your home. One is Fester.
Yeah, don't keep me around your place. I'll ugly up a nice room in no time.
I think I want to throat punch this interior decorator.
I mean, what is it like? Things like patterns, or like is she like pooping on like sectional couches or something?
No, here it is.
What is she doing?
It's a he, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
What, you had to just assume that if it was an interior decorator that it had to be a woman? No, it's a guy.
Well, I had 2 assumptions. One was a woman. The other one was a guy.
All right, really?
I mean, those are my 2 assumptions.
Really?
Right out of the gate.
You got to do the voice?
I said one's a woman and one's, a guy.
All right, so Nicholas Fairford.
Okay.
Has 5 items that people own and should immediately get rid of because they kill a room's vibe. What? Guess what the first thing that this interior decorator says you should get rid of, you should never have in your home? Guess what number 1 is? Are you on Nicholas Fairfoot's Instagram?
I might be. Anyway, it looks like he's,
I think you're looking at his significant other.
I think he's a guy.
I think Nick is with Rick.
Good for them.
All right, anyway.
I'm just looking, because he's an interior designer. I'm thinking maybe he has some good stuff on his Instagram, and he does.
What's the first thing?
Looks like a French chalet kind of thing.
Listen, he's got great taste, apparently.
Looks like he's a country. He looks like Mediterranean country.
Type. Fester.
What?
First on the list. What is the... You're going to be surprised at this. This first item does not belong in your house, according to this interior decorator.
Fake plants.
No. A TV. This guy doesn't want a TV in your house. Yeah, go out to the driveway, sit in the car, and watch your iPad?
I can appreciate like one room that's a non-TV room.
He says TVs.
Anywhere in the house.
The first item is controversial. People should get rid of TVs immediately. They kill a room's vibe.
Okay.
First on the list is a TV. He said, I moved out of my parents' house when I was 18. I'm 35 now, and all those years, I've never owned a TV. I find they dominate the room. Everyone places their furniture to face the thing.
Yeah.
It's just an ugly black box. I don't want it in my house to disturb the flow and the beauty. He might not have sounded like that when he said that.
He might not have, but
might have been a little softer sound.
It could have been. I mean, I can't tell his voice on this.
Next, a microwave. Get the microwave out of your house. It's a huge metal box that takes up too much space. If someone who cooks every day, he says, I'm someone who cooks every day, I never use a microwave. Listen, I gotta be honest. I can do without a microwave. I don't.
Yeah.
We have a microwave. It's built into like an end cap on our bar, but
if I lost my microwave, I'd be fine.
I don't use a microwave a lot.
No.
There are a lot of things that people will throw in the microwave, and I refuse to do it. I use a pan. I'll heat something up. Like, for instance, Michelle, let's say she has some leftover angel hair pasta from Cafe Paradiso.
Oh, yes.
Donatello.
I'll take it to go.
Massimo's.
Can you box it up for me? I'll eat the angel hair tomorrow after I throw it in the microwave.
Trattoria Pasquale. Villa Galace. I'm just.
What about Fazoli's?
I haven't been there.
Oh, it's a good place.
I've seen it off an interstate in Covington, Kentucky, though.
I think they have one in town.
Yeah, maybe they do. Anyway, so hope I didn't leave any of my Italian friends off the list.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Michelle has some leftover pasta. I mean, I have to do everything to stop her from putting it in the microwave. I just want to put it in a nice stainless pan on the stove. We've got great all-clad cookware, which, by the way...
So you're agreeing with this guy.
By the way, the bulk of our all-clad cookware is 30 years old. The bulk of our all-clad cookware we got when we were married in 1994.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane how good this stuff is. Anyway, so I will reheat her pasta on the stove, and sometimes she's like, no, I just throw it in the microwave. Like, stop! Don't throw your leftover pasta. Let me just put it on the stove and add a little bit of water in there and just heat it right instead of, killing it in the microwave. So he says no more microwave.
So far, you and this Fairford is you're 50-50 with this guy.
All right, you right. Next, you ready?
Yes.
This one's a little more obvious. But if you prefer to air dry your laundry, here's your reminder that hanging it all over your home is a major eyesore.
Who hangs their clothes?
I don't know. Hanging laundry in your house, he says it kills the vibe in any house. I have a spare room in my house, and the laundry goes in there. What, do you not have a dryer? I mean, I know there are some people that like to air dry, or maybe some things you don't want to put in the dryer.
Okay, that's fine.
Shrink it. So he's got a big problem with hanging laundry.
This guy's a nutcase.
Michelle.
This guy's a psychopath. Don't put TVs in your house. Air dry your laundry in your private room. This guy's a real wackadoodle.
All right.
I'm sure he's a good. I'm looking at his Instagram. He's talented, but
you ready for the next one?
He's out there.
All right. Number 4 here, I think.
No ceiling fans.
Well, no. You're close.
What?
Overhead lighting ruins the vibe in the home. This guy doesn't like any overhead lighting. He said you could have a beautiful interior, but if you have overhead lighting, it makes everybody look less attractive. Is that a thing? Overhead lighting makes you look less attractive?
I guess the light comes from the top and you have like the forehead and nose shadow. I don't know, maybe.
He suggests using lamps everywhere.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Big Freddy with Big Freddy's Lamp City.
We got the Labor Day sale coming up.
Labor Day sale at Big Freddy's Lamp City. What kind of lamp you want? We got lamps for everything.
I'm sure that's where he gets the lamps for his clients.
Big Freddy's Lamp City?
I mean, this Fairford guy is a big fan of Big Freddy.
He's lamp-wristed.
Yes. He puts them everywhere. All over the house.
I'm sorry.
All right.
All right. So he says put lamps all around your home. He says little pulls of light to cast a nice glow instead of overhead lighting. And then finally, the 5th thing you should never have in your home, he says that this interior decorator would never, ever, ever dare put this into a home. Unused candles. Those sorts of tapered pillar candles in glass vases or globes, and they're unfit, gathering dust. They look terrible. So that's his list. I'm not a candle person.
No.
And it's a fire hazard.
All right, some of them are okay, but anybody who says no TV in a house.
So Chloe, this is a couple of years ago, Chloe knows that I have a real problem with candles. We don't burn candles in the house. If it's someone's birthday, obviously, but we don't just burn candles in our house because it's a fire freaking hazard. You know how many house fires start with a candle that the cat knocked over or whatever?
I'm hoping my house
remember over at Clear Channel?
Yeah.
Remember some dopey sales lady, she had candles burning in her cubicle. One fell over while she was out of the cubicle and lit the freaking cubicle on fire. And someone had to rush in there with a fire extinguisher. Could have burned the whole freaking radio company down.
That would have been hysterical.
That was over on Gandy, at 4002 Gandy, the old address for J-Core, then Clear Channel and iHeart. Wow. So I'm not a fan of these damn candles anyway. You ready for some? What time is it? 9:46. A couple of celebrity items here before we wrap things up on a Wednesday. Did I wish happy birthday to Scuba Rich along with Chloe?
Actually, you gave Scuba Rich a better birthday acknowledgement than you did your daughter.
Shut up. No, I didn't.
No, you did. You read his bio. You talked about his years of scuba service to the fish community.
Stop. All right, so
you really bored the hell out of me with that stuff.
Celebrity stuff.
Okay.
Speaking of birthdays, Madonna celebrated her 67th birthday over the weekend.
Good for Madge.
Where she wore, I guess, pantsless lingerie. She had a 67th birthday bash in Siena, in Italy. By the way, Siena's gorgeous.
Yeah.
You been to Siena?
I've been. I drove in a Toyota Sienna once, and I thought it was a really nice vehicle.
Anyway,
I think the Sienna is like tops in the minivan category.
Yeah, she had a pastel pink lace corset top, unbuttoned at the bottom to reveal coordinating silky underwear. Yeah, she was with her boyfriend, Akeem Morris, who's 29. Listen, I like Madonna. But first of all, she's had her face all plastic surgeryed up, and you can't even recognize her. All right? So, I mean, just age gracefully, would you please?
She is.
And I like Madonna. I really... her face.
What does age gracefully mean?
Her face looks like a trampoline. I mean, you can't even, there's no movement. It's stretched.
That's graceful. Oh, you want to look like an old lady? You want to look like a leather bag?
It's stretched like she's putting canvas in a frame at an art store.
You're either a fan of Madonna or you aren't.
I am a fan of Madonna.
You let her go.
I like Madonna, but I'm sorry. At 67 years old, I don't think you need to be taking the sexy lingerie shots. I'm sorry. I think you kind of past that point. But I'm a Madonna liker. I like Madonna. I've always liked Madonna.
Madonna Madonna liker. You sure are.
I didn't say lover. I know,
you're a liker.
I'm a liker. I'm a Madonna liker. And guess who looks phenomenal? Oh, hang on a minute. I got to call Michelle. Yeah, because Michelle. $9:49. Where are they? Hang on, let me see where they are. Yeah, they might be at breakfast or something. Yeah, it looks like they're in a shopping center.
Oh.
Let me guess, they're getting a bad bagel in Connecticut. Hey, let me call Chloe.
What, do you think this is going to work? Chloe sees mom's phone ringing. They're probably ignoring your phone to get
That's
your call
exactly
together.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
Tell you what, we're always on the hunt for great pizza and a great bagel.
Hello?
Hey, Chloe, why did Mom not pick up the phone?
Because we are eating
What are you eating right now? What type of food?
a bagel.
Oh, what I tell you.
You're right.
What I tell you.
A bad bagel in Connecticut.
Are you having a bad Connecticut bagel where they don't boil their bagels?
Dad, nobody cares.
They do care. Absolutely,
No, only you care.
Listen, you can't make a good bagel without kettle boiling your bagel.
Yeah.
And then,
okay.
Can you give Mom the phone, please?
Hey, Chloe, did you hear the big news?
Oh, I'm yelling at her on her birthday.
Today, first of all, happy birthday, Chloe, again.
Yeah, Chloe, happy birthday.
It's also MJ's scuba buddy's birthday, and we talked about it endlessly.
I heard, and I actually learned more about Scuba Rich than I had ever known. For
Fascinating.
about 5 minutes.
You and Scuba Rich share a birthday.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey,
Fascinating.
I don't have a lot of time left. Can you put Mom on the phone quickly?
Hello?
Hey, Michelle?
What?
How's that bad Connecticut bagel? How are they so close to New York City and they can't make a good bagel in Connecticut?
I don't know.
All right, hey, guess whose birthday it is also?
Okay, yeah, we already know. We were listening.
No,
Scuba guy.
No, this is
Yeah.
not Scuba Rich.
We all love the scuba guy, don't we?
Guess who just celebrated a birthday?
Scuba Rich likes to look at fish.
I'm done with Scuba Rich.
Okay, because you really seem like you were enthralled by it.
Michelle.
What?
Which celebrity just celebrated her 51st birthday and looks fantastic?
Jennifer Aniston.
No.
No, she's a little older.
All right, let me give you a hint. She was a star on one of the TV shows that you're watching from the past.
Jenny Garth.
No, but you're on the right track.
Shannon Doherty.
Nope. Shannon Doherty passed away. What's the matter with you? That's morbid.
Is it Tori Spelling?
No, it's not Tori Spelling.
Mariska Hargitay.
No,
she's
Mariska
older than
Hargitay.
51.
She's not. No, I said you're on the right track. Well, obviously, it's Beverly Hills 90210.
Who, MJ?
I don't know who else was on there.
Tiffany Thiessen.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen?
Yes.
She was, please. Okay, I don't consider her to be.
Yeah, she was a late player.
Hold on. What's wrong with
She
Tiffany?
wasn't in that show.
Are you sure you're looking at pictures of her recently? Because I saw pictures of her like a year ago, and she was having to provide some clapback at people's.
All right, I'm telling you right now. She just did a little photo shoot. 51 years old, Tiffany Thiessen. She's nude in front of a birthday cake. So she's topless, and the birthday cake she looks good. Whatever picture I'm looking at here, Michelle, she looks good.
We
got to go.
Google says her birthday's in January.
Well, that must be a mistake, because I'm looking at she ditches her clothes, eating cake on her birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not her birthday. She just was nude in front of a cake.
Yeah, MJ's just looking at naked ladies.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, here's the video from like 8 months ago.
No, it's 1 day ago. It was posted a day ago. No.
Her birthday.
Yeah, her birthday was in January. I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
Her birthday's in January.
Her birthday's closer to yours than Chloe.
But the video of her nude in front of a cake, that's from a day ago. But I thought it was her birthday, but it's not. She's wearing her birthday suit. That's the confusion. All right, Michelle.
You live the confused life.
All right. I got to run. All right. Hey, put Chloe back on. Quickly.
I think she hung up.
Hey,
they hung up.
I wanted to wish her another happy birthday.
Yeah, let's wish a happy birthday to the scuba friend instead.
All right, folks, have a great one. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, MJ Morning Show on Q105. And let's be careful out there.
Hear the latest MJ Morning Show podcast on the Q105 app, powered by